ain't teaching them how to live life. It's an easy game. Ladies, only thing black men asking y'all to do is be on their side sometime. Yes, y'all grew up with y'all brothers. Y'all got cousins. Y'all got big brothers who ain't here no more. They was taken out in the streets, caught up in the drug game, sold drugs, and used drugs. Y'all got family members like that.
So y'all just putting this life on everybody, huh?
No,
everybody got that life?
Hold up. It was happening to everybody across the country that was black. They told my generation and Uncle Jeff that 1 in 4 of y'all black men go make it.
You ain't black, and Jeff got good hair. He ain't black neither. Bro, what are we talking about, bro? You gotta stop.
Shout out to Set Media real quick. I want a panel full of white folks in H&M.
I'm joking.
How far down am I?
Oh no!
Shout out! Let me give a shout out to Set Media Riaz with the $5 super chat. He said, "Break the cycle. It's not that hard. Stop being dense." Much love, the drip and the panel. We appreciate you every time.
You the one. Ain't nobody fucking with.
Lord, hype him up. Thank you, Sid. Go ahead.
And I just want to say, this is exactly what we was just talking about. Is this this fake idea of they era was the era? Like now,
no, there's no ultimate era. But listen, I look at.
Hold on. Let her finish. Let her finish.
About how you teaching how to. You want people to be men. One thing a man do is let somebody else finish their sentence so we can have a conversation to go back.
How you doing, Ms. Joy?
Yeah, but I wasn't finished though.
Now I told you was finished.
Oh
okay,
Lord, let's just keep
okay.
Okay. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I was reading the super chat. I did interrupt. My bad.
So wait. We're gonna let Ferg land his plane. Shout out to Ms. Joy. Just hit the panel, and then Bracy, you got it. Go ahead. Ferg.
No, he can go ahead and make his comment. Then I'll respond.
Okay, facts. Go ahead, Bracy.
This is the issue that we keep having, is that a lot of people are fantasizing about a time that is not realistic. It's not real. You had it for maybe yourself, but in reality, the community didn't have this grandiose time of these men at your age that was being great fathers, that was around, that wasn't locked up, that wasn't poor. The same men that's around your age right now is walking around and they are broke. They ain't got their teeth. They ain't got car.
Yep. It's something like that.
It ain't some, it's most of y'all.
Most of those guys, no. Most of the guys that stayed around the city when that crack hit that street, they either got caught up in it, selling it, or smoking it.
Okay.
Most of those guys that didn't take advantage of the opportunity when the opportunity said, here it come. Because again, when I was in school, they had vocational school. If you was in school in the 90s, 2000, you probably didn't have vocational skill training coming out of high school.
Lord Jesus.
I saw the numbers. I saw the information as it developed in real time. As far as the inner city, how it was affecting black men. When I was coming up, there was never a time before the crack era that black men pulled a gun on each other. Come on, man.
16 that could build a house, take a car apart.
No. They was sucking dick for cheeseburgers.
Okay, so
here's
the thing. He believed that because the crack came, then that's when black men started pulling guns.
No.
Before the crack era.
No.
Somebody dropped Jeff for $2.
So before the crack era, they were just pulling knives on each other because that's what they used to do. It was knife fighting, right? So it's always been this goddamn degenerate male situation going on for a very long time. It is our generation that is taking the reins and becoming men and taking care of their goddamn children, not producing teen pregnancies anymore. We are not leaving our children for adoptions and baby deletions. We are the ones that is taking hold of that. It was not your era. I'm sorry. Your era has some of the worst men to ever exist, and it is okay for us to be honest about it. And then when it moves forward, then my generation would be that, because hopefully the men would keep on moving forward and they will look back at me and say, hey, you's a piece of ish. That's how it's actually supposed to be. But it got men like you that keep fantasizing about these goddamn movies that you think is reality. Those are movies. It's not your real life.
Yo,
No.
give me a chance to clean up this myth real quick.
Can I respond?
Because
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to respond real quick.
Go ahead,
The
Philly.
men from our generation were solid dudes. That was the beginning of the boss bitch era. The receipt is in the music. You are wrong, motherfucker.
Goddamn. Shit.
Wrong.
Motherfucker.
So
With
why,
the
all right, so if y'all was doing so well, why did women have to become bosses?
It's
Why
not.
did y'all-
It's,
why did hold on? I got a couple of
Because they
questions. Why
chose
did
that
your men-
lifestyle.
Why did your men of your era have to sneak out the house every time the goddamn welfare people had to come by? You had to
Because
show up and act like you
wait a
didn't
minute,
live
wait
there.
a minute.
that's a
That's
lie,
the
brother.
generation before
Wait,
me.
wait. Let's hold on. You gotta let him
Yes.
ask the question so we can rebuttal. But I ain't gonna lie, the woman next door got a group home, and I've seen that nigga jump the fence several times. That's a fact.
But Drip, I lived that life. My
Yeah.
family and my daddy and 7 kids and my mom and daddy, we lived in the projects. I saw it when my daddy had to leave the house. My daddy worked a full-time job. My mother worked a full-time job. I saw when my father had to leave. He was shit. He just passed away at 80. He was a man that always stayed solid. Most of his friends stayed solid. They all worked. They all now again, as a teenager, when that dope hit the streets, I saw it develop firsthand. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying Generation X is the better, because the silent generation, the generation straight out of slavery, those were the best people ever. They generated income throughout their lives together. Listen, and Sharon, you're right. I've been saying the same thing. Brothers, if you got an opportunity to be in your child's life, that's how you go pay it forward. But also, you cannot make a baby mama or baby daddy out of yourself. That will lose you thousands of dollars over the next 30 years of your life. If you don't have a child, and ladies, listen, we need good, strong brothers. We need good, strong brothers. And if y'all don't want to get married, cool. But at least give the father 100% of the custody. Okay. Give him the 100, especially if he's a solid dude. That's the only way. Because all this fighting with the kids, look at the. Yeah, do y'all want to go the next 35 years of y'all life still trying to struggle and fight about being together? Yes.
You're struggling to stay on topic.
There's no greater generation. My generation, I'm not saying the generation before was better. I'm saying the generation that you was a kid in, you saw the destruction. You seen the fight and the separation. And a lot of brothers, Gen X, that stayed home. I seen friends get hooked on drugs that passed away 10, 15 years ago. Anybody that stayed in the neighborhoods, everybody's family was affected. Everybody.
I'm gonna respectfully say my family was affected by the crack here. I'm sorry.
But Drip, you come from 2 good parents that loved you.
But you speak on a generation in mass. You got to know I got to give some type of pushback too, because a lot of motherfuckers wasn't.
I was 3-strike rule. I was 3-strike rule as a young 21, 22-year-old. They was trying to lock me up after I'm an honorable discharge veteran. What are we talking about?
So what's the crack era? What constitutes as the crack era?
That was 2000.
I want to some of the things that he said. So first of all, if they was trying to lock you up, that's probably because you was doing something illegal.
No,
he was fucking.
Number 2, this whole idea that our fathers was doing so good that we was raising a project is bullshit again. He was not doing that well if we had to grow up in the goddamn projects. I'm sorry to tell you.
Come on.
I'm not.
My father retired at 60, working at Louisville Slugger, making almost $96,000 a year. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
we started out. That's how we started. 2 years and up through.
That's fine. So again, shout out to Yo Daddy. I'm not trying to gown Yo Daddy. I'm not trying to talk shit to Yo or about Yo Daddy. What I'm trying to explain to you is that men of yesteryear keep talking about, yeah, I raised my kids right. If you raise your kids in a project, that's the only place you can get them. You didn't raise them right. You didn't do what you needed to do. You're supposed to get them up out of it. The project was not supposed to be a destination. It was supposed to be a place where you start there and you move forward.
Most people did.
People that have been here for 30, 40 years is not a success. surviving.
Wait a minute. Slow down.
I don't
Most people did.
I don't think anyone's arguing that, Sharon.
He is. He literally is. That's what he literally is.
I don't
It's
think
about started and where we finished. It wasn't about most people successful started from humble beginnings, but they worked. They never complained. They understood what they was up against. Yes, most black families coming out of civil rights, you had to find a way to fit in. And these people out here at 25, they went out here working in these factories. They got good jobs. These people raised solid. Even if the mother had a kid, she raised solid boys. I'm not saying nobody. Go ahead,
my thing is this: we gotta hold on one second, Jeff. I got you. We gotta let everybody get it. They point across real quick. Now I ain't saying take, you know what I'm saying, past the service, but we gotta let everybody talk without getting cut off. That's why we're not understanding what's going on. So respectfully, if we can let everybody finish their statement and then we can rebuttal, I think we'll have a better conversation. But go ahead, straight down.
So I gotta roll real quick,
Uncle Jeff. All right, Philly. Go ahead, Uncle Jeff. You got it.
Peace,
okay. All right,
Philly.
All right, Philly. Good to see you, Reese. Brother Ferg, I hate to cut this conversation off, but where we keep disagreeing and hopping across timelines and responsibility levels, just to find out which sex was wrong. That's what it gets down to. So let's go ahead and own it, fellas, so that we can move forward. On my behalf, I can't speak for nobody else here, but until they put my ashes in an urn and we have these conversations between then and now, the men are wrong-er. That way, we don't have to get into the Black Wrong Olympics, because that's all it turns into. Sharon is trying to prove to us how black men are wronger, and we're trying to prove how they're not. There is a gang of shit to go around, so let's just own wronger so we can get to solutions.
So, Jeff, I want to correct. So, no, what I want to happen is for people that is Coach Fergus, stop fantasizing about a time that did not exist. It's not about who's wronger. It's about, let's be honest about history. Because Ferg got this idea that his era was walking around with suits and Bibles, and they was out here trying to be the most righteous men, and they were not being that.
Okay, Sharon, here's the problem with that. The ant and the giraffe are both right about the jungle. They're both right.
What about Simba? What up, Jeff?
What it seems like, Uncle Jeff, what it seems like I'm the ant standing on the goddamn giraffe's shoulder. So I'm seeing things at a little different pace than what Ferg is.
No, I'm gonna tell. Well, if you stand on the, here's the thing. If you start, here's why that's a horrible analogy. If you stand on the shoulders of the giraffe, you have not yet met its eyes.
I didn't know giraffe had shoulders, but I don't.
I'm gonna give it shoulders. I know he got a long ass neck, and I know his eyes is at the other end of it.
Because he's looking up at the eyes. If he's on
shit, thank you. That shit was horrible.
That shit 15 feet deep.
Yeah,
What are you talking
let a nigga finish.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
The point is that
this stream is unofficially sponsored by Purple Kush.
Wow. Shout out to the smokers.
Come on, man. Look here.
Go ahead, Jeff. You got it.
Shout out to those who don't believe. More from me. The point is really simple, man. We're not going to get anywhere admitting that niggas wasn't shit in the 70s, because you're right, Sharon. We're not going to get anywhere admitting that I had 13 uncles, 9 of which was hardworking, kept a nice car, took care of their family ass niggas. But the other 4 and the niggas they hung with are who you talking about. I saw them both. So you both are right, because you're looking at it from 2 different vantage points. Yes, it was a bunch of niggas that wasn't shit. And yes, back in the day, you had to work hard to be ain't shit, because it was jobs if you wanted to hustle. I agree with you, Sharon. You are fucking horrible if you could not hustle your kids out the projects as a grown ass man. As a grown man back in the day, it was too many of them. I'm gonna work 2 jobs to fix this opportunities. So yes, I give you that. But to say that this is one of those binary conversations, that's how we keep around on this fucking oval dirt track of nowhere. They both existed.
So the problem is, okay, so it's me that all right, I'll move forward. You're right. And we let old Ferg just stay in the past of this fake ass reality.
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
not in the past of the reality because the past
His
is
reality
the past.
wasn't fake. His
And
reality
right.
wasn't fake.
My reality wasn't fake. I speak my story all the time. That's why I'm saying, because there's 2 sides. The past is already behind me. One thing my daddy taught me: the past is over with. What I did yesterday ain't got nothing to do with today or tomorrow. I'm just saying today, the modern adult is the smartest, got the most information, claim they make the most money, but that's yet to be seen because half of them can't even count dollars and tell time on a 2-handed clock. So prove me wrong. But they claim they, hold on. But again, we're talking at a time where people are calling their children age degenerates. We're talking to adults talking about degenerate behavior from the people behind us. If you 40, your ass is old too.
Well, Ferg, they call themselves silver pills, and well, you know what? Never mind. Go ahead.
But that's the problem, though. It's opportunity for everybody out here right now, and I don't think people are taking advantage. I'm just saying, my perspective ain't based off always where I was from. I worked in. I spent damn near 15 years in the deep South, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. I seen the poorest parts. I went to Chicago and was in the worst neighborhoods. Detroit, I've been to these places. I worked to help little bitty damn 3-month-olds born off dope. I seen it. I seen the mothers. I seen where the brothers. I go family ain't no big brothers. Everybody on a picture. Where they at? They ain't no longer here. They down river. And now these are grown folk trying to figure life out. And the opportunity's here because America is shifting gears on opportunity. We never seen this type of government affect us before. Everybody come back, but they want money. Now's the time for people to start collaborating and making real money.
Ferg, they scamming. You got people getting rich on scams.
But
niggas ain't worried about this shit.
And so Uncle Jeff, so this is the problem that I'm having, right? All of that was just empty air.
Yes, empty air.
It didn't
It's empty air.
It really, and this is no disrespect, but it didn't mean anything.
Yeah, it didn't mean nothing.
Well, no, well, Ferg, real talk with love. Let me explain. Let me explain where he coming from. I don't know how to argue with any of your sentences. I just don't know how to apply any of them to what we're talking about right now. It's not that you're wrong. It's that, again, what the show where the show started, once a sneaky link, always a sneaky link. Where we started was with the integrity between 2 people. And then it started, as it always does, to polarize into where women have to be wronger or men have to be wronger, instead of setting a standard and discussing how to stay on that standard. And that's when we got way the hell off course over into where we were trying to get back on course. And the things you're saying are not wrong. They just don't fit right there.
Yeah. That was a good analogy.
Yeah, that way I don't have to be disrespectful to him, Sharon, talking about how his shit didn't make no sense or whatever the fuck that horrible shit is that you said, young man.
I thought we were watching Snowfall.
I said, don't. We need to get young people to move forward.
This nigga double down.
I feel you.
That's it. And
That's what I'm saying. Go ahead.
How we get people to move forward.
But it's not that difficult to teach young people to be forward, and this is where I do. This is what I do. Maybe, like I say, I understand sometimes my message to adults is ugly, but I go intentionally to work with young people, and that's what I'm saying. The brothers that have a mindset,
we want to know what.
Listen, and this is
no. See, this is We want to know what is the plan so people can follow it, not what you did.
Okay, but I'm not just hold up. First of all, I wouldn't just give a plan this over there because I've given plans. Where my brothers stand at. Nobody has the way. People have a way, a particular way. And for a man, a young brother, a disadvantage, growing up in the hood, living with mama, listen, if you don't understand the way that you need to go, get away from everybody that you know. Get away from them for a while. Go into the book of life. Figure out some new skills about yourself, some new understanding about your emotions. Get away from whatever it takes for you to clear your mind. Give yourself a year or two. Read, write, exercise, eat healthy, and let your mind get clear. When you come back, now you're in a position to make better decisions.
But first,
I feel like I agree with Chakra.
Let me say, hold on, one second. I got you. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, Bracy. Hold on. Ferg, this is the thing. I feel where Bracy coming from, because how can we move forward with a reference like that? That's tough. Ferg, this is your intro for a reason.
Born in the 80s, crack baby. Born in the 80s, crack baby.
We don't want to project that no more. We don't want to think about that shit.
Hold up. But you gave it to me. I'm not saying.
I know. That's what I'm telling you.
Here's the thing, because the adult in the space, listen, the adults in this space have always, most people that come to YouTube have already been walked through life.
Okay.
Again, Uncle Jeff, you don't.
I just wanted to say
this is hot air. Like, this is literally hot air at this point.
Okay, and this is why I wanted to. Okay, just hold on just a second first.
Uncle Jeff, let me cut you off real quick. Let me let Shanika go real quick, and I got you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. I just wanted to say to Chakra's point, I totally agree with that. I feel like one thing that we need to start doing as a whole is speaking life into these fucking children. As soon as they come out the womb, we need to be, hey, you trying to be a doctor, a lawyer, a scientist, a therapist, a this, a that. The sky is the fucking limit. You can make money doing anything, and you're great enough to do it. These kids are smart as fuck. These kids have so much potential, and it's just being wasted on drugs and strippers, and this culture that we've created where we don't teach our kids that we can be better. And I don't hear that a lot with a lot of parents and how they speak to their children and how we speak to ourselves on these panels. That was all I wanted to say.
But Shanika, how can we do that? And we're constantly reminded about the crack era that we never experienced.
That's what I'm saying. We always talking about the bad, and I'm guilty of it too. When some shit go down, I'm gonna tell you where you went wrong and how you could do better and this, that, and the other, because that's me trying to help you. So I'm focusing on your weaknesses to build them to match your strengths. But at the same time, I know I can do better with highlighting your strengths and still emphasizing and fostering those strengths so that they can remain strengths. Because sometimes you get so focused on your weaknesses, now your strengths have become weaknesses because you've ignored them completely while you trying to focus on what everybody else is picking at and criticizing going on in your life. And it's just like, nah, we got to find that balance and be able to say, hey, let's highlight the good and the bad, but still we don't highlight the good. I never see content like that. And when I do, ain't nobody watching it.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I know it. No, I'm just saying, hey, y'all.
What up, Chuck?
Go ahead, Jeff.
Number one, and the sister was right about a great much of what she said. It's some stuff I didn't agree with, but this shit I'm smoking is so incredible.
No, Jeff, speak on that shit, because that's we ain't gonna never
I got to go back. Okay, in a minute.
Okay, there you go.
What I got to speak on first.
Go ahead.
Is Sharon's issue with with what Coach Ferg had to say.
Go ahead, you got it.
We often do this, Coach Ferg. Sharon said, we need a plan, not a history lesson. We need a plan.
I feel it.
The next thing that came out your mouth was not a plan. Here's a plan that any able-bodied male or female of any age can do tomorrow. You are dead broke. Borrow $50 and a bike. Go to a grocery store. Get some Dawn dishwashing liquid. Some vinegar. Find a hotel. They always have water hoses. Get a bucket. Fill it with water. Put it at the end of a strip mall and get a squeegee.
Come on now.
Walk up and ask the individual at the front, will he allow you to do his windows for free? Do his window for free. Do the next person next to him window for free.
Come on, man.
Person number 3 that says yes, look back at your 2 windows and tell them, I do that kind of work. It'll cost you $50 for these windows.
Per window. God damn it.
Do that. Now, pray one to whoever you find to be a creator, to whether that's some bullshit I just said, and pray to that same creator and ask him to put you in a position so that you don't get 200 no's today. I don't believe you're going to get 200 no's. I know dudes that are doing this right now that went from $100 their first day to $600-700 a day with a squeegee, a bucket, and a bike. But that's a hustle. That's a plan.
And I like that plan because it could apply to many things, right? It don't necessarily have that bucket of soap, water, and vinegar. That could be the metaphor. So it's out there. Go ahead and do something and bring value to a business. Do it for free, and then now you can say, "Hey, look, this is what I have built. Whatever that is. Hey, this is my 2 customers that I'm near. Look how good I did it, and now you can sell it." So you can also use as a metaphor the new kids that's doing digital version of what Uncle Jeff is saying. It's the same exact thing. Like he gave a plan to hustle, do something well, do it for free, and then now you got customers, and now you could go ahead.
And 2 days, 2 days before you do it, go to Canva and make yourself look official online and start an Instagram page for that. Make it a business. Tell all your friends to go to this business. There are ways to hustle. That's just
right. And I just want to make sure everybody understand that like the window is a metaphor. Like it's
Tracy, really watch this.
Putting something.
I'm going to cut you off. We'll go ahead.
Free, and somebody will pay you for it. That's the real gem that Uncle Jeff was saying. Don't look at it as just cleaning windows. It's a metaphor.
Watch this, y'all. Sharon Bracey, how much did I charge you for that intro?
Ooh, 0.
Exactly. Why did I do it? Because he has a huge fucking channel. He has a huge following. Everybody gonna see it. I got 9 intros and thumbnails consistently off that shit. Come on, man. You got to make it work for you, bro. Like,
and that was just the Uncle Jeff plan right there, right? Like,
let me say this and I'm gonna shut up.
It's a digital windows what we are talking about, and that is how we got to get things done. Like when we are looking for solutions, that's how it needs to be done. We don't need no history lesson. We need things that we can apply today. Because guess what? Tomorrow is not on anybody's calendar. So here's something good. Implement it today. That's one of the things you could do as a man. You find something, implement that thing today. Do not waste your time. You got to learn how to trust yourself. One thing you can learn how to trust yourself is by when you think about doing something, you start to do it. And then, it will move on.
So here's the caveat. Everything y'all said is 1,000%. Jeff gave a solution. Anything you doing to work with your hand is going to benefit. The problem is this, right? Everybody on YouTube, most of the men who say they self are men, they're not showing up in the spaces where those young men are. That's how I'm gonna break it out, right? Me trying to say to y'all, maybe yes, it's past tense. We all older now. We got gray hair, so yes. And that's why I understand my message, and I talked about this all the time, that my message works with the people who are in those spaces. And for brothers who claim themselves to be a word, and this is where it's going to have to become a village, because if we claim the women are not doing it, and as for the men, the young men, to get these messages going forward, brothers with the messages have to show up where those young men are, because I'm seeing them out here. they asking 1,000 questions, and not enough brothers want to be that big uncle, be that big homie. So yes, everything y'all saying is 1,000%. So yes, when I come to YouTube, hey, maybe so, but everybody's trying to put a finger on somebody. It's no generation. We all was in it. There's no generation that was better. We still survived it.
That's a lie. Stop saying that lie.
We didn't survive it.
It is generation that's better than other generations. Literally.
Okay. Well, that can be said by you, but you can line things up side by side and you can figure that out with the numbers about the work history, the Social Security work history.
What's the point at the end of it?
But my point is this: everything that y'all saying is correct. However, show up. All the men, but the men that want the changes show up at these spaces. Go to
No, Coach Ferg, not your point. Not your point.
Oh, I'm just saying,
Sharon, what's the point of which generation was worse?
The point is that's the only way we can move forward. We gotta be honest. We gotta stop lying, because a man that is lying, he ain't gonna be able to move forward. You gotta be honest with you. When I was younger, I wasn't shit. Until I realized I wasn't shit, that's how I became who I was. I said, oh, I don't like being this. And then I had to become something different than what I was. So this whole idea, the reason why we can't move forward, because we got old men keep trying to fantasize of a time that we should go back to because that was better. And it wasn't. We need to move forward. Recognize who you were before, which was ain't shit. And now we got to become something greater than what we was.
Well, I'm trying to figure out, and maybe Ferg is arguing you that.
I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know who's saying 100% of the niggas from the past were great.
Right. Never said that.
Okay.
I never said that.
You know what? Y'all got me saying the word. I'm not gonna say the N word. I'm gonna say friend. This friend right here.
Who?
So me? What I'm saying, instead of saying the N word, Coach Ferg is my friend. Coach Friend.
Okay.
Coach Friend. Okay. I'm not gonna say the N word. I'm replacing the N word with friend. This friend right here is saying nonsense about generations and generations and generations.
No.
Friend, I don't want to hear that no more, friend.
So again, I never said what generation was better than the other. I was making a point that everybody before us went through worse subjugation than us, the modern people. We seen the infiltration of technology. We seen the good and the bad. We never had an experience throughout our history where we sort of turned on each other. Even the worst of us helped each other out. They helped each other out. Nobody pointed a finger about the people that were in slavery. You didn't know. Here's an opportunity to grab hold of all the spaces that are going to be coming available. This is my message for men. How do you do that, right? Because if people are saying on YouTube, I don't want to get married, I don't want to get married. Both the man and the woman are saying, I don't want to build a family. Can we just go out here and continue to create baby daddy and baby mama information?
Friend,
no.
Friend, we ain't talking about that, friend. What's wrong with this friend?
Friend.
That's hilarious.
So the future is right now.
I'm gonna do a timeout train real quick.
Yeah, let me let Chocolate get that too.
That need to be timed out in the chat right now.
My friend, this is insane, my friend.
Not 6.
Hey y'all.
Third world.
Hey,
Hold on, Chocolate. Hold on, Chocolate. I got you. Let me let everybody settle down. Let me let Chocolate get in there. She ain't said nothing the whole time. Let me let her speak. Let's just let her get her rocks off real quick. Well, not say real quick in her timely manner, and then we'll all get back or either respond to what she got to say. So don't come up here twerking because I smell you. So go ahead, Chocolate. Go ahead. You got it.
I twerk all the time. Anyway,
yes,
listen, I just wanted to say, please don't drop me. I'll be right back. My plug just called. I'll be right back.
All right, plug? Man, you tell them folks I'm calling your phone. That's some bullshit. Okay, bye, Chocolate. Go ahead, Sharon. Degenerates, I tell you. Shit. Go ahead, Bryce.
All day for life, baby. Degenerate, yeah, son.
You're muted.
You're muted. Bryce, you're muted.
I'm trying to replace. I'm trying to do better.
Friends.
You know I'm replacing the N word with friend. I just love all my friends.
Oh shit.
That is funny.
That's hilarious.
Has nothing to do with reality because nigga means God, but okay.
Nigga.
Nigga, please is what comes to mind.
Nigga.
Oh man, friend, please. So what I'm trying to say, Coach Friend, is that hey, I want you to start realizing you are not doing what you believe you are doing because you are too stuck in the past, my brother. You're not recognizing the words that you're saying. You are saying a whole bunch of history smoke that nobody cares about, my friend. And if we to move forward for real, and we trying to do the thing that what you are saying you are attempting to do, then you would be bringing those young brothers around other men that have experience. But we don't see you bringing those young brothers around men that have this experience.
Sharon, I have a question for you. So for us to move forward, do you think we need to just start from scratch, or do you think that we could possibly build upon some of the foundational traditions and teachings from the past?
The only foundation that we have is hard work. All that shit in the past is a lie. Where are all these goddamn great men at? Is the only ones that we know is the celebrities.
Okay, slow down. Slow way down.
Come on, man.
Slow down. What are you defining?
You want to tell me about grandpa that raised us in the goddamn project? He was a great
man?
I'm
not. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you about what I'm allowed to if I'm allowed to tell you uninterrupted.
Well, let me say one thing before you go interrupt, right? So these the type of shit, bro. They'll tell you Martin Luther King was a great man and he landed on Plymouth Rock and Plymouth Rock ain't land on us, right? And then y'all turn around and say, well, he cheated on Coretta. I don't fucking understand. Bro, everybody got a fucked up situation. What Ferg is saying is not false. They have movies and documentaries and texts and museums to show this shit happen. Everybody wasn't walking around smoking goddamn Huda pipes, which is the crack pipe. Everybody wasn't doing that. You have people that definitely was.
After you, I'm sorry. After you.
I got it.
No, after you.
I want to give a shout out real quick. The goddamn Cam, aka You Boys Grits, the $9.99 super sticker. I already know what it's for, and you too.
I just throw a couple bills and she'll have a pair of hips.
Hey, listen. Also, what? We good? Oh, we can hear each other?
I think so.
Yeah, I can hear.
Trying to figure out when it was my turn.
I'm just saying, like, we know that a lot of men on these YouTube stuff, right? Like, they go against me, even though they don't disagree with anything I say. And this is how we know a lot of these men be capping. Like, I done had streams about telling how to change their careers and get a PMP, how to get the CCM. I talked about how to get into the cloud. I actually said these things and show them the way, show them what programs to go to, which way to get. I done help people on YouTube, literally on YouTube, go from doing whatever they was doing to go get certified and get a job in a different career field. I did that. And so when I hear people come up here and say, I do this, I do that, but yet they're always arguing with me, with somebody that do not give any excuses to nobody. I say, this is how we move forward, young men. Every time I'm on these goddamn panels, I'm telling how young men to move forward. And then I got somebody telling me that I'm wrong.
Well, can't the two be possible?
Insanity to me. These people are liars, and I'm tired of it. And nobody want to call out a liar for some reason. I don't know why.
The two can't be possible because you do this other stuff that you can't be wrong.
Right.
Is it yeah. Are you saying that your deeds make it impossible for you to be inaccurate?
No, what I'm saying is my deeds make it impossible for all these righteous men to be going against me.
Who's going against you?
What? Yeah, I don't understand.
That's the problem. Y'all understand.
No, I'm not trying to not understand.
Right.
I'm trying to get it.
when I'm having conversations,
okay,
I always have some men going against me, saying that I'm this, that, and the third. When I'm literally outside on the street and on panels trying to get men to move forward every goddamn day. And you know what other men do? They call me a simp. They talk about my wife. They talk about my kids. They say, I don't know what I'm talking about, even though I'm doing it in real time. Okay. I answer real construction questions in real time. I didn't say, wait, let me go search it up in real time. I tell people how to change their career into a software career in real time. I didn't have to look it up because I did it. I got 10 certifications. Okay. I did it. Mm-hmm. And then I got people coming here arguing me in disagreement when I actually did something.
Okay.
And then we got men acting like they are the truth. And I'm saying, hey, what's the plan? He want to give me a fucking history lesson, my friend.
Did you get a plan though?
So
wait. Did you get a plan? When you made the complaint about not having a plan from an elder, did an elder step up and give you a plan? Yes or no? Hello?
What was the question?
When you complain about not getting a plan from Ferg, did an elder not step up and give you a definitive plan you agreed with?
Absolutely.
Okay, then could you tell me why we are on the oval dirt track of how what I think Ferg understands now, I think he does, that what you want is at least an attempt, even if it's wrong, even if it don't work, an attempt on a solution. I gave you that. I cannot figure out for the life of me why we are still talking about the plan that Ferg didn't give you when you got what you asked for.
Because he keeps talking.
Just because I'm talking,
we keep allowing the men that don't have plans. This is the problem with the whole red pill instead of men's fist. The men that don't have any plans, they are always talking.
Damn, I ain't got no plans, Sharon. You must never listen to me, right?
Yeah, I don't think that's fair to say.
I do
because what you're doing on YouTube, that's what I retired doing all of my life, and I'm still trying to do it to this day. I'm not talking to grown men pretty much. I'm saying the information you have, it needs to come down a little further. But I don't, and that's what I'm trying to say. Yes, YouTube, what I say, it come off a little raunchy because I'm talking to grown folk, and I don't really care about feelings, right? Because the message still need to be had for men and women. The behaviors need to change 1,000%. Now, your career, you have to make that decision to choose that path. There's people that can show you great things about the technology. You have to figure that out. If you want to go into a career to help somebody, you have to figure those things out. I can't dictate that to you. I can show you the process on how to do it, get your resume together, do an interview, get your dress code. I can do all of that. But where I present that is to the young men and young women who need it the most. In the masses, these young people out here that are still going to school, still going to the clubhouses, the Boys and Girls Club, they need the messages that you have. They need those messages. And not enough brothers who are younger are going to them to give them the message because they seen the degeneracy. The same stuff that we talk about, they see it and they live it and they talk about it. But nobody's there to say, okay, that's happened. However, despite that, there's things that you can do to get around all of this nonsense. Yes, we can't run from it.
To my channel? How many people you sent to my channel?
I don't know. I don't really have a channel. What I'm saying is they're young. They're young. But hold up. They're young boys.
You said a lot. This is what I'm saying, right?
But they're young. But hold up.
Hold on.
I never saw that on your panel. I only saw people talking about what men ain't doing and what women ain't doing. I never knew if you're doing anything to help young people, I don't know that. If anybody's doing that, please. I would send everybody I meet to your panel. I've never seen that on your panel where you were saying, hey, young man and women be better. It's always been a fight. But I could be wrong.
The reason why I have a fight because I tell people to. This is crazy. Like, Uncle Jeff, you understand what I'm saying now? Like, literally, the reason why I'm fighting is because I'm telling men we need to move forward. Hey, young men, do this, that, and that. And other men are telling me, no, Sharon, you don't have to do that. And this is what we are fighting for.
Okay, no, I don't. I know. This is what I know what you're fighting about. I don't have any fucking earthly idea what you're fighting for. This is the most absolute pointless conversation I think I've been in all fucking summer.
That's bullshit.
This is no. Look in your chat, bro.
Other conversations that you've been a part of.
Oh wow, this conversation is leagues beneath you both, and is boring me to fucking tears. And I'm not the only one. Look in your chat. You guys are both above this. I can't figure out because first off, you're both right, but why? Hey, that's what I'm getting at. There seems to be some wrestling you need to do with Ferg to get him to concede to some shit, and I don't. And okay, maybe so. I just don't know why.
You're right. Y'all right. Go ahead. Y'all can keep doing whatever the fuck y'all been doing. Acting like it's. You're right. Go ahead. Now, what you want to talk about then? Go ahead. Since it's boring you to death.
Solutions. Since mine, sir. Somebody give me a better solution. Let's work. We're smart. That's the one thing you can't say. Everybody in here smart. Everybody in here. I can't say that all the time with the rooms up here. And you're right. It's some goddamn idiots that need to shut the fuck up. Absolutely. I don't think that's in this room. I think there's solutions in this room. I think there's real interesting conversations in this room. I come to this room for that. This shit here ain't that.
We got to stop this. Like, we got to stop discrediting each other for no reason.
Sure.
Like, saying that our conversation that we having is boring is insane to me while you're involved in it. It's not boring. We got people here. It's not. Don't listen to some goddamn stupid ass troll that is saying that something is wrong just because he see me. Because this is what a lot of these friends do. They just come and they just troll. And this is the problem. A lot of people, they get caught up in the troll, and then they start believing the bullshit.
Okay. Then
actually giving something is always the person that got to prove that he was giving something.
My bad. Allow me to course correct. Whether or not Ferg gives out plans, and since he doesn't, that makes most of what he says some bullshit, or whether or not your stance is right or wrong is boring me to fucking tears right now because I know you're doper than that. You're doper than that.
But the thing is that sometimes even our elders got to get corrected with their message because he has knowledge that he don't know how to deliver.
Okay, so now that you've made that
over and over again.
Hold on, Shimon. Hold on.
A way where it is understandable. A lot of times he's talking and it's just words, and we need to move him down a line and say, hey, you need to get a little bit more streamlined. You need to have some brevity. You need to have subject, body, subject, end, not fluff, subject, fluff, history, fluff, then end.
No. See, that's
Make
the
some
way
correction is okay. Be a man.
Is it okay?
Here's the problem. The man that's presenting the man for the future, and this is what I'm trying to say, right? Everything that you saying outside of what man's supposed to do, which is, it has to be specific. You're teaching a skill. You're teaching men skills on how to acquire something, right? And it requires a lot of specifics. A lot of men don't want to go into certain things. They have to try everything. They can't get caught up in, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, because as you get older, outside of Black community, you still have to be able to thrive in the world. You have to do that. And your skill is important. Drip's technical skills. And if you know anything about 16 on center, then you know what that skill requires. What I'm saying is now there's so many opportunities for people to take a hold of, but it's going to be difficult if nobody's willing to work together on both sides. And only I'm saying in reference to the history lesson, because there was always been good and bad. Most Black people coming up through the worst of times, most tried to be good. That's why we are able to get here today. We're going into a new future and we still arguing about civil stuff. There's no right, like I said, there's no generation better or worse. We all were subjugated to the same laws of the land. But it's a great opportunity now for you to take your technical skills for young men, and then other people take their skills who have these skills and get out here and grab one of these young men and young women and say, listen, we're going to do it a different way. What is it that you need? And tap into that. But adults tapping into it, it's different. You have to go back. You can't just stand, everybody say, we talk about the people behind us like they ain't even got a life. It's a lot of hurt people got to go back and talk to with people so we can get past it. We have to be able to do it. You can't dismiss it. I'm gonna shut up. But listen,
no, I'm sorry. It's a little lag. You got it.
No, I'm just saying, be willing to work with each other on a greater scale, men and women, because men, we can't do it without the women, and women can't do it without the men. It ain't gonna happen like that. Not in the greater society. If we won't change, everybody's going to have to get out here and pull their weight.
I didn't know if the question of solutions was just for the men. Because I mean, I know you guys were talking about how men should move in our community. So I'm just trying to, I want to make sure I'm in the lane with y'all. But I will throw this out there. Like I had said before, we have over 500,000 electricians, welders, plumbers, all of the trades, right? That they, by 2030, this is the amount we're going to need. So I was having a conversation. It went, as I did the research, we can create a trade school that offers online and offline mentorship. That gives people opportunity from wherever they are, and then you can link them up with a mentor in their area, so nobody gotta worry, and they can have somebody right there with them to work through whatever state testing and those kind of things, and that all can be done virtually. Just start.
Quick question, sis.
Yep.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
I am a amateur farmer, and I run a nonprofit, and I have a website building business.
Go ahead. All dope fucking shit, by the way.
Oh wow, thanks. Okay.
I think that is a brilliant freaking idea. And the only reason I was asking what you did was to ask if you did, and if any of it was social media oriented.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I teach AI classes on my channel. Whatever kind of AI I come across, any kind of information I come across, I try to pass it on. Whether people listen or not, or post. I post it to my people, my 550 people. I let them know. But my thing is, I'm always about, we can teach and we can learn. I guess the one thing when we say to this point, working together with men and women in this space, there's no problem. We have the ability. Like, technology has put us in a position. More Black folks are making money from the internet now as we speak over the last, since, what was that, right before COVID. We are the ones, Black folks are the ones benefiting from being online, having businesses, classes, the whole nine. that's where I live. I live on the technical side of life. I live in AI. I live in the Microsoft space, in the development space, because we need to be a part of it. Because we're not in that in a large level. So, but we also have different levels of things that we can offer people. Just meet people where they are. That's my thought process.
Okay. I think we need to walk that down, Sister Chocolate. That is such a dope ass idea. How hard is it to create a platform or a spot that connects black tradesmen with applicant black apprentices?
We have
electronically.
Yes, we have the ability to do full-on background checks, which we will do anyway. We have a system that's set up for our dating site too. We're gonna check you out. This isn't like fly by night. And my thing is this: for me to want to help my community doesn't take away from what I'm doing personally, because again, you can put yourself in a position, you can help others be in a position to assist one another. We can start with technology and take the money from the technology and then build the infrastructure as we go, if that's needed. If it's only 48 million black folks in this country, cut that down. You got about 10 million that are under the age of 18. So like between men and women around the age of working age. And see, I'm doing this for adults. This isn't for children. This is for adults. Before I can't help you on the kids side yet, but I can help you in the working side of it. Teach trades. That's what I taught. I taught different trades in different scenarios. I used to drive for a living. Like, I've been in different industries to speak on it. And if I don't know the answer, I don't have a problem getting somebody in to come and, give the answer. But that's my mental though. I'm not saying everybody got to do that. I'm just saying as a solution, I think if we try to meet them where people are at, people are inside. They are regardless. So yeah, that's it. Like it or leave it, just throwing it out.
If I can offer my opinion on the solution, I feel like as the adults, everybody over the age of 30 and up, if we focus on ourselves and put ourselves in position where we can use our influence to captivate the youth in a way where they want to emulate us, because we're always talking about how we're the blueprint. So that means everybody's going to follow what we do. And if you put yourself in that position, and then you always have an answer to the question of what are you doing for the community, whether it's for one person or for a large group of people, because I feel like if you can just affect one person, then that to me will start that ripple or the domino effect to where I feel like it can lead to a greater good. But I feel like as long as we not where we need to be, the young people are going to look at us like these niggas ain't shit. The same way we look at the generations before us to be like, y'all ain't had that shit figured out. So I don't agree with it. I'm going to do something randomly different and, try to recreate the wheel when we can take what we have and just build on that. But that's just my opinion.
I think, and I keep kind of saying that this isn't a time for anything other than collecting. This isn't the time to change one mind. It isn't. Sometimes me and Ferg butt heads there. The people who need to find the people are going to find the people. And I don't think any of us are prepared to deal with, sometimes even myself, is that everybody ain't gonna make it. And some of that everybody might be us. That is some shit coming that is a monster. And I can't say who definitely ain't gonna make it. But I can tell you who definitely is. Definitely people who are absolutely capable in something needed. You're gonna have to be capable in some shit needed. And the people who come after you are gonna have to learn from you. That's how it's gonna go down. And it's been people in this space and others that just a year ago was telling me I was out of my mind talking about right now. Well, I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be too many more right nows to talk about. Niggas gonna have to get their shit together, and you ain't gonna have to worry about the niggas whose shit ain't together. You ain't gonna have to worry about these women you complain about or these men you complain about. They will be in the same failed space because the way they get down will not be able to sustain them.
I agree.
Yo, I just came up here to holler at the sister, Chocolate Earth. I think that's an excellent concept of an idea, right? So if you're talking about standing up this particular app, are you just going to stand up in Azure kind of as a platform as a service or as a software as a service type of application?
Yes, it'll be a website and an app so that, you know, when we send you to somebody, you know what I mean? We know where they at. We know where you are. It's a safe situation. And you getting what you need from it. So what I learned, my aunt was an electrician. And so I was just trying to find out, like, well, how does that process go and how can we implement it? And so there are the parts of the learning that is just like book only, right? Some of it is hands-on depending on. And I've talked to other electricians and a few plumbers who was like, that would be good. Let's see what that looks like. So just starting off small, starting off in my region. Let's see how it works, just like anything else. And if anybody is interested, I created the business plan. If you guys want to look at it, I don't believe in gatekeeping. I don't care what anybody, like, if you take it or not, but just that there's plenty of opportunity that we can put the two things together. And if I'm crazy for that, that's cool. And I guess my thing is, that's funny. I'm crazy. I'm the one crazy because, and I'm just saying this in general, I'm the one crazy because I want to help the community. But yeah, how is that fake? Like, you could go look this up. There's a shortage. There's going to be a shortage of plumbers and electricians in this country.
Without question.
That's it. I mean, it's nothing I made up. This was a news. You know what I mean? This was an actual, like, that was like serious. This is serious issues. People got to fix something, right? We live in a society that we have electronics and technology surrounding us. So why not utilize it to better the masses? I think that's the easier way to do it now, is that you can get them involved online. That's where, and I don't like talking about kids. I really don't. But this is the only thing I'll say to that point. The majority of our children in the United States are either on some kind of gaming console or some kind of social media. And then, of course, we got the culmination. That's where we reach them, if that's what you're trying to do. But for adults, there are plenty of adults out here who are looking to, industries are shutting down. Y'all done talked about that. So you may, just to what Sharon said earlier, you have to change your direction. You have to be able to adapt. That's it. No defense here, just sharing why I said it, and it is what it is. But if anybody want to copy, I'm all for it.
Yeah. I mean, you can really spread this out, though. I mean, in concept, right? Only thing you have to really do is get an education tenant through Azure, a P2 for the identity flows, create a B2C, and then from there you can stand up an enterprise app. I mean, like a Sage app within, like, you know, a few minutes.
It ain't nothing now, right? Because like, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but I use Claude. Claude is a coding AI as well. So, like, you know, you'll put something into, I know ChatGPT does it as well, but I think Claude is better. I just do. You can, while you're writing your idea and kind of going back and forth, it can write code right next to you. I've already created 3 websites just from the AI coding it for me. Take it over somewhere else to host it. These are things that's out here. I'm not the only person say that. But
no, what you missed is that AES gave you a whole plan to how you could get it started up and running.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I have the plan. I've got a complete business plan. It goes out 5 years. That's how I do all my business plans.
Not a business plan, but an actual plan to get it up and running in the next 3 days. The things that he just gave.
Well, yeah, it can be done. Yes, sir. I ain't got no problem with that. I just was sharing the.
I was
sharing the.
You don't want to actually do it. You want everybody else to do it.
No, I'm doing it. That's what I was just explaining. Like, I did the research. I worked with Claude to get the breakdown, get all the information I could, like going to the library on what that looks like, what is needed to be taught, those type of things. Those details I've covered.
Yeah, y'all gonna let this sister be prepared?
Right, I work with
I'm not asking, and I guess I'll say
I
this
work
to
with
you.
arms templates. I work with biceps and Terraform too. I work in the cloud space as well, right? I'm a CSA. I don't even want to talk about reality right now. I love Claude too. I love Claude, but Super Ninja is my thing. That's what I work with. Is Super Ninja.
Okay. I heard of that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Chocolate, I want to ask you about your business, about the business, right? You said even in the plumbing and the skilled trades, right? You say you offering mentorship, online mentorship for people who are in those skilled trades, or do you offer the training too?
It goes right. They're training them. It can be one-on-one instead of it being trying to get, we can pay the people more, the people who are teaching one-on-one once they get past the written parts of particular trades. That's why you have a hybrid.
So is it like
learning.
Is it like a
what she's stating is she's looking to form virtual classrooms with live instructors, right?
Right, but you can't. So the problem is that you can't really do that with construction.
You're right. You can't.
Yeah, but you can. Why are y'all telling me you can't?
Because the only way you can learn how to go 16 on center is by pulling out a tape measure and putting 16 on center.
Hey, I was just offering a message. I just was throwing it out there.
But we gotta work out the problems so we can actually make it.
Gentlemen,
if we want to move it forward, it is a way.
I said I can. I would happily.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead, y'all got it. You got it.
Gentlemen, here's what's not wrong with her not knowing everything. The gentlemen that she's putting together do.
She got 2 gentlemen here right now that's in the construction world.
Absolutely. And
the
problems you're bringing up, are not going to be problems that aren't solved before the whistle blows on this. That's what I'm saying. The need to make sure that she's prepared beyond this. I don't know why we're doing that exactly right now. That's what I'm getting at.
I was just going to say, this is the best damn plan I didn't heard up here so far. Yeah.
This plan is dope.
I thought we were talking about it to flush it out and that they were just offering some helpful suggestions that, because when you have a team of people, I don't expect everybody to know everything or to think to mention everything. And so I'm not going to assume that the 2 gentlemen that she's working with know everything about everything. Like, so if it's anything, I just don't have nothing to contribute to the conversation. But if I felt like I had something to contribute, I would have mentioned it too. Like, hey, did they discuss this with you? Because this is something, that's viable that you didn't just mention as you were talking about the whole thing. Like, and so I was thinking that as well. That was like the first thought I had in my mind. Like, how can I do this by watching you do it online? So it was interesting to me for him to bring it up and to I wanted to hear the back and forth of how that would actually work, because we want this to be a real thing.
Sure. I have to pay. That's why I said I'm happy to share the link, because the details they asking for, do I know off the top of my head? No, not at this very moment, because I'm enjoying my Tuesday. But I don't have a problem with showing my work. And
right.
then
me and Ferg wasn't trying to challenge you. We were just giving you our
I don't mind the challenge. That's not my issue, y'all. I think that, let me let y'all know that I don't care about you challenging me. It's the fact of, like, It's okay. Like y'all don't have to do that. I'm good. You asked the question.
I think you're missing what I'm saying again. You're missing what I'm saying again. I said me and Ferg was not attempting to challenge you.
And I said that's okay. Yeah, I understood that.
It's not okay, Chocolate. We're just trying to mine out the solution, right? And this is what I'm saying. There's certain what you're saying is a great component of what the full pocket is. Because Jeff, you notice, how do you know about the military? You got to go through the military to understand it. And the military is like construction. They give you a reading component and you got to go out and practice the reading component in real time. And you have to get it 100% correct. So both of those components, what you're saying, works together because there is a mental component of it. There is a mental side that people have to be able to first read it. And then they have to be able, when they get frustrated because they ain't figuring out the formula, they have to be able to have somebody to talk them through the process, like a teacher and instructor. Yes, that's all it is. Because when you're talking construction, you can't learn it. Part of it is through the book, but you only pass the construction side if you can actually do the construction.
Do it, yeah.
You can only. That's the only way.
Thank you for y'all feedback. Appreciate that. Appreciate it.
But I think it's a good program.
No, and all me and Ferg wanted to understand is like what's going to be the plan moving forward to get to the physical part because it has the shit.
Go ahead.
It has the
I'm in the booty, Sherrod. I'm sorry. I have a lag. It's not me trying to cut you off. Like I'm in the bout is currently. So I just want you to know. You got it. You got it.
And so
right.
So it got the part like where like somebody said in the chat, like we could teach how to read a blueprint through online. Like you could teach that. You could teach certain things like blueprint reading. But also you could teach how to communicate through emails. You could also teach about what's a RFI, what's a RFC, right? You could start saying these words. That is something that they need to get adjusted to. They got to start hearing this language because this is how they talk on construction site. They don't say full words. Everything is abbreviated, and you just got to know. And they talk fast. So it is a component that you can absolutely learn online. But the issue is that when you teach an apprentice and they learn all the lingo, but they can't physically do it, that's going to get them to lose a job even faster. It's better if they could physically do it first and then learn the lingo after. And that's the real world application, is that people that is hiring somebody, they want somebody that could problem solve in real time and understand what a hammer drill is, why you using a hammer drill, what size is for a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and so on and so forth, why you using nuts, bolts, and threaded rods and all these different components. And sometimes you have to physically touch it to see what's the difference of using a hammer drill on different types of concrete, because it got concrete and it got cement, and those things react differently to hammer drills. And so until they physically do it, they're not going to really they're going to understand it in theory, and you could teach it very well in theory. But when they get on a job site, and they are usually the things that we're teaching, it could kill somebody if it's not done right. If a wall falls on somebody, is that if an HVAC unit falls on somebody's head because you didn't put it in right, somebody could die. So it's just that you got to make sure that you also understand that part of the component, that you can teach some things through the internet, but also like how you already have it in place where you want to connect people to their cities, that they could physically do things. And that's going to be the real challenge, because only unions have the capability to physically teach students how to do it, because they have facilities where you can actually use the hammer drill, weld something together, and all these things. But a normal construction guy is not going to be able to take a kid that wants mentorship and just bring them onto a job site.
That's not true.
Well, I don't want you to like.
So is a
I guess what I
jackhammer
say
or hammer drill?
to your point. I'm sorry. To your point, Sharon, I understand that there's a lot of pieces to construction, and that's why I said if the need is, the idea came from me seeing there was a need and just seeing if there's a possibility. Then it went into, oh, okay, wait, more and more research, having conversations, and That's it. That's how businesses get started. Like, but again, and you had asked earlier, I'm using the businesses that I have to pour money into any other venture I have, because I don't want to I just don't want to have, like, no more issue, or I don't want to have a side conversation with people when it come to money. So I'm just taking
yes, because you just scam people out of their fucking money. Now, see, listen, this is the problem with YouTube, right? Anybody can get up here and start talking, and then a group of people be like, "Oh, that sounds like a great idea," but I just want y'all to be warned. Look, don't take my word for it. Either man, are you coming up? Because this shit is ridiculous.
Oh,
not
Lord.
the conversation, but the scammer scamming and being so good at scamming that everybody think their idea is good. That is the problem. So Chocolate Earth is a fucking scam.
Prove it.
Shit.
Prove it. If you can prove it, then you keep talking on my name. Either man ain't gave me shit.
Money, girl. You done took their fucking money.
Say, hold on.
You sound like something super personal right now.
It is, and I don't even know why she came up here with me.
Personal.
Hold
But y'all
on.
serious black
Hold
people.
on. Bomb.
Taking money from black people.
Bomb Cherry,
and
hold
I'm
on.
like, oh,
Bro, Bomb Cherry, please hold on. Y'all wildin'. Y'all do this shit on your own time. If she a scammer, a little bit of scammer, y'all can talk about this shit on your own
I
time.
know, nigga, you ain't telling me what to do right now.
Bomb Cherry, this is my goddamn show. I'm just telling you to hold on. That's all I'm
Nigga,
doing.
but
Everybody
I'm
just
not on
thinking
no listen.
Bruh,
Listen.
you wild, bro. Like, I'm not even coming
You
at you,
wild.
Bomb Cherry. I'm
Okay,
telling you to
so
hold
let's
on.
scam.
Bruh,
Y'all go ahead.
my
Do
nigga.
y'all-
This is crazy. I'm not even trying to disrespect nobody, Bomb. I'm just asking you to hold on and be and chill. I'm trying to reset it. You just came on and started screaming at her. That's all I'm doing. Ain't nobody trying to tell you nothing.
Go ahead, do
Oh
your
man,
thing.
like, bro, everybody don't do that shit to everybody. I'm not that guy. Like, chill out. All I'm saying is hold on. Y'all came up here and just start screaming. God damn, now Bomb Cherry, if you feel like I fucking offended you, my bad. I'm not trying to come at you, Bomb
Well, I
Cherry.
don't
You
feel
know
like
that.
you go ahead.
No, Bomb. I'm not trying to just no. I'm saying hold on. That's all I'm saying. Let's just calm down and reset the situation. I swear to God, I'm not trying to come at you. You know how we rocking. I don't know what the hell Chocolate got going on. I just don't know. But they was talking about something totally different. Then everybody went up because I just got back, Bomb. I've been off about an hour. I just literally pulled you up to the stage when I pulled up. That's it. Because I seen you back there. So I don't know what's going on. But let's just have a little bit more decorum and respect for each other. Now, Bomb, we know you're gonna call that shit. Cool. Chocolate, we know you're gonna call that shit too. If y'all got something going, let's just leave it in the back or either talk in the back. That's all I'm
Now,
saying.
let me
That's
be
not-
real. I thought I was on Sharon's show.
Yeah, no, we just simulcasting, Bomb. We
I'm
simulcasting, that's all.
thought.
We no,
Cool. But
Bomb. We just simulcasting, that's all.
proof and shit, so let me do that.
No, Bomb. We just simulcasting. That's all we doing. It's my show. Sharon simulcasting. That's it. All I'm saying is I don't know what's going on with the scammer shit. I didn't know. Like I said, I just pulled up and pulled you up because I seen you in the back. That's it. So I don't know what's going on. So niggas sitting up here, she ain't saying nothing. I don't know. But at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to do this on the live stream. That's all I'm saying. Because
we got to do it in the background. So me telling people not to invest money because people have already invested money and the money is gone.
Okay, what? Damn, Bomb Cherry gonna call it out. Bomb gonna call it out, bro. I can't even argue back.
I'm asking the fucking question. That's what I'm asking.
She is lying on me, and I don't know why. Yeah.
Well,
you
when this
are.
stream
So
ends,
either
we gonna
man,
put up all the fucking
I
girl.
don't care what you do, Bomb.
Okay.
Y'all want to talk about me, by all means. It don't stop nothing. But to come up here and disrespect this man's show because you got an issue with me is insane to me. I haven't taken $1 from you, Bomb Cherry. Nothing. I ain't asked nobody up here to invest shit. If you was listening,
you mean
I was
today?
just giving. I ain't asked nobody in 2 years, Bomb Cherry. It's been 2 years.
You was just on my show a year ago, girl.
No, I was. That was almost 2
Girl,
years
that
ago.
was just a fucking year ago. You
No,
go
it
there to
wasn't.
tell us
It
some
wasn't a year
goddamn
ago.
gardening shit, girl.
Yes, I'm on my land. You want to go on my Instagram and go see?
No,
go
listen.
see. No, you want to just run your mouth
You just
about
said you ain't asked
me.
for money in
Why
2
am
years.
I running in your head?
Hashtag new
Gregory?
SBG.
I'm out. I ain't asked nobody for nothing. And Eda Man didn't give me shit.
Shout out to Bomb Cherry, my 10 baby.
He never gave me a fucking dollar.
Either man said, "Can y'all leave his name out y'all mouth?"
Oh shit!
Tell her. I ain't said nothing to Either Man. I ain't mentioned this man. She did.
I did.
Either man in goddamn Dubai. Or the DR one too. I don't know. I'm just saying, y'all. Let's just I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying I don't think people want to. Well, I don't know, Bomb. I don't know. Go ahead. I don't even know what to say no more, bro.
I'm good.
Do you know me to be a liar?
I'm sorry.
You're
right, Bomb. You're right.
Am I known to be a liar on YouTube?
No, Bomb.
Yes.
No.
Okay, so I promise you, what has come out of my mouth is the truth.
Well,
now, okay, y'all don't want to talk about it. Then if y'all don't
him.
want to talk about it, that's cool. I'll change
Ask
that.
him then, Bomb.
But what I'm
Ask him,
telling you,
did he give me the money, Bomb?
Well, you talking about one person giving you the money. There was lots of people gave you money. You forgot I was over there on your channel.
No, I didn't forget shit.
Okay, so
y'all won't let me because all y'all do every time you see me, you running your mouth in the chat about what? You don't like me? Fine. Keep my name out your mouth. I ain't spamming
like
you.
I just don't like
spamming
man.
I don't give a fuck what you don't like with your old cranky ass.
Oh,
because you nasty and you mean. You do that to everybody. It ain't just me. It ain't just me. You. I ain't did shit to you. Nothing
from nobody, girl. You
call me a scammer again, y'all. Okay.
Nobody has accused me of taking their money under false.
Where? Who? Well, tell me who it was then. What false pretense? Because I got my land.
Girl, you got your land, but you got people money. In order for them to invest
why are you pocket watching somebody else? Why don't they come to me? They need you as a person.
They have
bitch with your own funky ass. You up here thinking you better than other women up here? Bitch, you come up here saying this crazy shit. I'm gone. I'm sorry. I'm gone. Fuck you, Bomb. Fuck you, Bomb. Fuck you, Bomb.
I know you might want to fuck me because you're talking about me, my body and shit.
Hold on. My bad.
Bro. Sharon, it's your goddamn fault. And
what?
Yeah, the solutions. Hold on. I need to focus on solutions.
Hey, listen.
I didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Like,
hold on.
I didn't either.
Hold on. Do not ever let that shit happen ever again, bro. Drop them. I'm telling you to drop them, and you just let that shit ride. If I wouldn't have said nothing, they would have still been arguing. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is not cool. Like, this shit is not cool. Two women arguing about some shit that happened in the past. I don't even know what the hell going on. I just met Chocolate a month ago. That's a fact. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know what Bomb Cherry got going on.
How much money she got from your ass?
None. The fuck? Man, Sean, you ain't shit, boy.
Oh, my.
Bro, I'm just saying, y'all. First time about the crack era, it's the heroin era for me. You know what I'm saying? Pre-crack era, goddamn. Motherfucker was shooting up heroin and shit.
Hey,
like,
Coach, was she hustling back in your town? Like, what's
man,
up?
listen, man. She's listen. That's an upstate behavior. That's up New York behavior, man. Nobody moved like that where I was from, man. No, man. Listen, man. I'm only speaking of a time where the things. Sharon, listen. Your message, man, is perfect for the people outside. The people outside of YouTube need to hear brothers like you. They need to hear that. Come in here, man. You, Sharon, think about it. You got a life you experience. I got a life. Most people here done already had a life. And yes, it's an opportunity because you're telling brothers, go do something. Go do something different. But the message is greater impacted. Go get some 17, 18-year-olds and put them in a circle and talk to them. They'll be the ones that take the next generation. That's all I'm saying. I'm in the field. I don't see a lot of brothers need to show up. It's the same old fraternities that show up. The good brothers, individuals, they don't show up. That's all I'm saying. Even for the women, they don't show up for the girls either. The girls they begging for information.
Hey, but one thing I want to say is my girl Bomb turned this bitch up. I didn't know none of that shit, but Hey, and we gotta. Hey, I don't know if
me, bro. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
What's going on, man?
Bob said, not on my watch.
She came in strong too, Bryson. She came in strong. She funky, you know, she bum kind of country. Shit.
I love my people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I love my people.
Nah, I love it too.
Yo, every part of it, me and Ferg arguing and going back and forth and then coming back together and about to give us, me and Ferg about to give all our goddamn expertise.
No, it's actually good information. I did not know there was a difference between concrete and actual pavement, right? That there's a difference. I know there's a difference between non-skid and concrete, but I didn't know there was a difference. Yeah, I didn't know. So,
but you know what? I did get a little nervous when you came ADS and you gave a concrete direction, and she tried to skate past it, and I tried to reiterate like, hey, no, what he just said was actually how you could get things started and start building. That did make me a little concerned.
But that's what I'm saying, brothers like ADS.
Yeah, we was greenfielding, so you know, asking for ideas and concepts in the greenfield, that's cool, right? I mean, this isn't about, you know, saying really building anything. This is about the motivation to build what she's looking at infrastructure.
Yes.
Right. But there, first, he's about to give out all of our golden knowledge for the past 2 decades, and you probably got even 3 decades of knowledge.
Oh,
but Sean, this is what I'm saying though. Your brother like you, ADS, with the specifics. See, younger people need the specifics of it.
What up, dude?
And again, when I come to YouTube, yes, I'm not as easy as I would be with people who not gotten to the rut of life yet. I will walk them down the. I'm taking them.
I'm just trying to chat. My bad. Go ahead.
Opportunity right now for yourself and brothers that can really make a difference. Stand up, brothers, to get the message to a greater audience.
Yeah.
You know, you out there in the community, you actually putting hands to the pavement.
Yeah.
And this is what brothers need to be able to put the hands to the pavement, then come to the classroom of Saran, classroom of Lord ADS, and get the mental capacity so they can leapfrog the mistakes of everybody before them and not have it a part of their life into the future, because the world is coming here in 2018 with the Olympics. Everybody's coming here with money. The Olympics will be in LA, people, and you see all these new places, these new buildings, these new structures going up, and those people with money and the people who will be displaced with the wars. People are going to be displaced and they're going to get opportunity in America, and brothers and sisters don't have an opportunity. We can't keep fighting over not trying to build something solid together. Even if it's starting from scratch, something has to break through, because there's so much opportunity that can be taken advantage of, is what I'm saying. I want everybody to be a homeowner. I want everybody to be able to grow some crop on their little acre or half. All of those things are possible if people just put in the work. That's all I'm saying.
What about Louis?
I want to answer.
Sharon, what do you think about chip seal driveways?
I think it's innovative. It's kind of new. People starting to do it now. I think it's good for driveways. If you got like a 40 square foot drive, you know, enough for 2 cars, a 2-car port driveway, I think it's good for that. I wouldn't do my whole backyard of it, but if you have a driveway, 2-car garage, I think it's good for that. It's new. It's a little bit easier because you go over the existing concrete that you have there, and so you apply a little. So whoever do it, they apply a little coat on it. It's kind of self-leveling, and it's good for that application, in my opinion.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't recommend it, because it's a lot of pieces that are bound together almost. And over time, with the weather, the snow sitting on it, you have to reapply it almost every 2 or 3 years, though. You know, like Sharon said, I wouldn't do it no further than from your garage door to the curb or something, you know, 20, 30 feet. But even in that, when you turn, if it's not sealed correctly, you turn, those little pebbles, they'll break off as that weatherproofing sort of seal sort of wire, so you got to reapply it.
Yeah, because it's not good for like high traffic areas.
Yeah.
But if it's a small driveway, it's okay. But if it's a high traffic area, or if you are in a place where you're doing a lot of, well, that's why I'm saying this is good for driveways, because you're not going to plow your driveway, right? So if you plowing an area, it's not going to be a good application. But a small little driveway, you'd be okay.
Or your deck, you can do your deck or something like that.
Yeah, your deck is another. It's another good application for it.
If you don't have a barbecue on a flat surface, something you can do. It'd be nice.
I got a dimp, a drip, and a king. And then I got a simp. Yo, Drip, thank you for having me up, brother. Have a good evening.
Word.
I know where this is going.
I'll scream at you later. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate you.
You're stupid, man.
It is crazy.
I blame Sharon.
So what are you doing, bro? That's wild. Hold on real quick. You wildin'. But yeah, man, let me hold on real quick. That was wild. Like bomb came and bombed on a motherfucker. Like, bro, I tell you, bro, motherfuckers be doing the most wild shit in the world, bro. Like, why?
I can see, man. It was my generation, man. We messed it up. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And it wasn't the fellas, though. It wasn't the fellas. Just so y'all know.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Yeah, nah, go ahead. Keep talking real quick. Hold on.
No, it was interesting.
What's good, Ferg?
What's up, man? I see you over there working, man. What's the weather like, man? 85, 90 out there?
Yeah, no, you know, it was flooding here a minute ago, but shit, I'm chilling. Now I'm heading back to crib.
Oh, okay. Shoot.
I'm heading back to the station, then I'm heading back to the crib.
Oh, okay. Look like you had a good delivery day. You get all your package safe and sound?
Man, as always, bro, you know me, I had 191 today. I was chilling.
Okay, yeah.
Getting my work done.
Man, let me ask you, man. I mean, you got about 5 jobs over there, man. I don't never see you settle down. I always see you moving.
Man, that's because me and my wife, we got plans and shit. We about to, you know, it costs like $10,000 to open up a DSP with Amazon.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. I checked into that too, man, but I was too old, man. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. But that'll be very lucrative too, man.
Hell yeah, them niggas making like the DSPs make them their $300,000 at the very least every year. So they said we gotta have like $30,000 in liquid cash too, just for maintenance and shit like that. Outside of that shit, we trying to come up with a nice little retirement plan.
You're gonna lease your vans through Amazon?
We don't lease the vans. Once you pay the $10,000 and you have $30,000 in liquid cash, or liquid assets, I should say, Amazon give you the vans.
Oh, okay, yeah, you good then, man. You good. You just work on your good work. You straight.
Yeah, from there you just gotta hire drivers. Literally. Just gotta hire drivers. Super simple. What y'all was talking about before I came up here?
Solutions.
What kind of solutions? What kind of problems?
Hey, man, I don't know, man. It was twisted up, but then it sort of seemed to work itself out. Then that last little 10 minutes, 15 minutes, man, that just went left real quick. Just trying to mine out, the issues that go on that's taking place in real time. But then as far as solutions, Saran, he was saying, brothers are getting messages, new wave of brothers. You and Sharon probably the same age. How y'all moving differently? They're more responsible. You know what I'm saying?
No, Sharon a little bit older than me.
Oh, okay.
He's granddaddy and shit.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. Just moving responsible. How even within yourself, man, the growth that you displayed over the last couple of years. So, yeah, I think that's going to be beneficial to all bros that move like that. I support that 1,000%.
I think where Sharon can really
So wait,
hold on.
hold on. What we not finna do So we ain't finna do all that same shit, bro. So, nigga, I told you to wait on Daryl Long because Sharon was up here out of respect. Like, god damn. Like, now that, bro, it's just, bro. When I do shit calculated. Demon, no, goddamn well he wasn't supposed to come up here on that link. Cause that situation. When Bombshell just came up here and shut the whole show down, we not trying to have that shit again, bro. God damn. That's why I had him in the back for a second to wait. Next time, read the goddamn room. God,
I ain't think it's a big deal, Drake. I was just on it. I was on Andy Band's channel with Sherrod.
Wait, hold on. I know, Demon, I know, but I was asked to chill. So out of respect for anybody, just like how you asked me to chill, I would chill. Like
Fair
that's
enough,
why.
fair enough.
But you know what I'm saying? But no, it's good now because he not already dipped. But what I'm saying is, people gotta have more decorum and respect for each other, bro. Straight up. And now he probably finna look at me like, "I'll drip this fuck up because you brought Daryl Long up here." Well, first of all, I didn't bring nobody up because I actually put Daryl back in the back for a second to wait. So let me just get that clear, bro. This is like, bro, like, oh man, this shit crazy.
Is he
bro.
still in the back?
Man, bro, gone. No, bro, you good. I'm just saying, but like, I don't like. It looked like a sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? And that, man, y'all understand where I'm coming from with this shit, bro. Like, it's just like, bro, even with Bomb, I didn't know Bomb was sitting in the back for a reason. I came up and I brought Bomb up, and it went crazy. I don't like, y'all know I don't move like that. I don't do no sneak attack. If a nigga asks me to wait,
What happened with Mom? She good?
Nah, man, I don't know what Bomb got going on. I'm just saying, when people ask me to hold on and chill, I chill out of respect because they simulcasting. Like, man, bro, we gotta just have more respect for each other, bro, and like pay attention to the room.
I just came up to show the support.
Right.
But
What up, Cam? And this motherfucker, my bad, G. What's going on with you, bro?
Man, I'm just cooling it, man. But I definitely waited but it was gone.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Man, it ain't got to be spoke about. You know what I'm saying? What's understood ain't got to be explained, but they know what time it is. But you know what I'm saying? I was asked to chill. That's why. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm just saying what I'm saying. But shout out to the chat, shout out to everybody watching, man. What's going on? Like, we had a derail, like, Bracy. I don't want you to think nothing crazy because it wasn't. At the end of the day, it was a cool show, cool conversation. Everybody was good with chilling. Ferg brought us back to the 70s and the 60s. Shout out to Demon, goddamn. Just shout out to 80s, goddamn Cam, whoever. I don't know who else to click on my phone.
But Dre, I feel what you're saying, right? And I'm not going against it. Your crib, your rules. But I'm gonna have the same pushback I always have. You know what I'm saying? For one, niggas gotta grow up. You feel me? Like, niggas got grandkids. Niggas can't be complaining about a nigga coming on the panel while I'm driving. Mostly, yesterday I was on your shit, I ain't even say shit the whole time.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Literally, I ain't even come off mute. So niggas gotta grow up. Because if I was at Anton channel and bro was there, bro would come back and say, Anton, please keep him off the panel.
Well, no, it wasn't
angry
like
man
that,
for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just hate that they
That's
pick
all.
and choose that shit.
Hold on real quick. Hold on.
Not for you.
Hold on. Brewster,
What it do, man?
what's going on, my boy?
Nothing much chilling. I was just popping back in, boy. Ooh, long day, God. Doggy.
This nigga Cam looking like the goddamn man. Who this nigga look like, Ferg?
Bro, leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone, bro.
That boy like the weekend, goddamn shit. Fuck your shit. Either man, you ain't shit neither for that bullshit.
Now I missed that part. What was going on, man? I just heard you talking about a sneak attack. What's going on, man? They
Nah,
were trying
man,
to
I had you know, we were simulcasting this shit and you know, I was asked, you know what I'm saying, just out of respect for the brother, you know what I'm saying, just kind of just, you know, watch the extras and, you know, just kind of just, you know what I'm saying, just be respectful, bro, like how I always do.
Yeah, I got a whole lot to say to Buddy.
but
out of
Trip,
respect for your show, I did not. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Cam,
Trip,
I didn't
you
even know
got
you
to-
had a problem with Sharon.
Yeah, I don't really
But
like
Trip,
it.
Okay.
But Trip, you got to understand though, bro. When
I
Sharon
know,
first
Brewster,
popped
I
up,
know,
bro,
I know,
Sharon came out saying shit to people, bro. He came out being disrespectful and saying stuff. His first show back, bro. I sat up there and watched this. I said, "Oh, So he just sat back watching his phone, gathering information, and gonna talk crazy about these folk, knowing he ain't gonna let them folk come up there and just give him the bid and now. He gonna use it for a money grab. He ain't gonna let them folk come up there and have a real conversation with him. Bro, y'all crazy, bro. Yeah.
Look what Phyllis say, Brewster. She say, "Damn, people drop when Daryl pulling up. I'm being mentioned." Yeah, everybody.
The crazy thing about it, Vic, is, you know what I'm saying, like I said, bro, I really respect, you know what I'm saying, content creators who actually respect other content creators. It's not respectful to, in my opinion, to tell a nigga, hey, bro, I don't like, just because I don't like, bro, not because he about to come up here and talk about my, just because I don't like, bro, or I got some shit that I don't like about bro in the past, despite me doing whole ass shit, can you please, bro, if you know I'm over here, just don't bring your bitch ass over here. But that's the thing that I just don't be understanding.
Hold on, you been losing that D word, nigga. I'm on your ass, boy. Goddamn, shit.
My bad.
Hello, Drip. What up, E-Man? This your fault, nigga. Yes, this is your fucking fault. You came over here from a DR. You told Bomb to drop a bomb. She dropped 2 bombs on my motherfucking ass. This your fault. I'm blaming your ass.
But see, Drip, I feel like this fight will let Eat a Man go off. But Eat a Man, me and you have not gotten along either. Eat a Man has been very critical of some shit that I did in the past. But he don't run around sending niggas emails about me either, because he a grown ass man.
It's not about the emails, bro. You know how my integrity and my morals are, bro. I don't move.
That's what I said. I respect that.
Like this. Yeah.
But
even with you, bro.
My bad, E, you good.
I have nobody up here that you don't like, bro. I swear to God, they ain't going. On my mama.
But you know, I would never do that. I would never do that.
I feel you.
This your show. I'm not trying to tell you how to run it, but Daryl ain't come up here and say nothing. So
now
the fact that Buddy dipped off.
You ain't lying, bro.
That Buddy dipped off before a conversation could have been had, and Daryl wasn't even trying to address the situation. Let you know, you understand why he's skating on ice and Daryl ain't say nothing. Nah, come on.
Watch this, Cam. Demon.
What up, Joe?
If I'm lying, I need you to pay me, sir. The smirk on that nigga face, bro. See, bro. I know. See, bro. I'm telling y'all, I know this nigga more than y'all think I do, bro. He would have done some shit I would have did. I would have came up there, act like I don't even pay attention to the screen, and smiled, and motherfucking show 32. I'm telling you, I would have smiled and show 32. I seen the smirk. I'm like, this nigga think he's.
I think what he's saying is, he's saying there because look, I think what Daryl trying to tell you, bro. Don't assume about what he's gonna do, bro. Somebody just did me like that in the chat when I popped up. See, I ain't know y'all had all this going on.
Drip. Yeah.
I see there telling me what I'm gonna do and don't know me.
Nah, you good.
I got you. Listen, Drip. In 2 seconds, you prove my point that the ones that are the greater of us are responsible for the less of us, regardless if we got anything to do with it or not. I checkmate from last night, nigga. Check motherfucking makers. Listen, I was very clear. The last time I spoke on any issues, I wasn't speaking on it no more. They start throwing my name around. I let everything go. And then you gonna talk about it's my fault because I'm the leader. I told y'all the leaders are responsible for the rest of us.
Because she dropped that motherfucker. I ain't lying.
Yeah, Bomb came in here like a hot bomb for real.
But that's what Bomb do. Like I love Bomb. I love Bomb because Bomb gonna keep it real. But that's neither here.
Yeah, Bomb a real nigga.
Bomb still call me her 10 baby daddy, so you got to know what time it is. I already know. I fuck with Bomb shit. I just didn't know what was going on, either, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Brian literally just pulled back up to the panel and pulled Bomb up because I seen it in the back. So I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, see, that's Drip fault. I told y'all all go back to Drip. If Drip was paying attention to his show and Drip was following along with the conversation, he wouldn't have had this blow up.
Man,
I'm blaming the leader. I ain't blaming no women.
No,
I'm blaming y'all kids for not being responsible for the
That's right, Eater Man.
consequences.
Hell no. It's your fault, Eater Man.
It's all right. It's always my fault. I'm okay.
To read the room and like peek shit, but clearly it was just everything was just going on. So I had to come back and
that's what I tell
pull
you.
up and just see Bomb in the back.
Listen, every time this happened, it's Drip smoking weed. I can guarantee when he go smoke weed and
Bro,
he
this
come
some
back,
bullshit.
it's always a problem.
Damn.
It never fails.
That's some bullshit, Eater Man.
The Mary
Still
J.
smoking weed every time. Bruh, that partially could be true. I need to start smoking back in my house, bro, but I'm trying not to pay these AT people to tame my ducks again. Fuck that. That shit was almost $7,000. Shit, fuck that shit. I say, nah, let me take my ass outside and smoke.
I'm just
And I
glad
was
I
on my
wasn't there, Drip. Look at you.
But
Look
man,
at you.
so what
Look
y'all
at you,
talking about
Drip. You
tonight? Y'all
slipping.
talking about sneaky
You
links?
slipping.
Oh, that was
sneaky
5
link,
hours ago.
man. Yeah, shit, I don't know. I don't know where
Nah,
we
either
was at.
man, don't you try to do that right now. Rooster here.
Change the story, man. Like that stuff. Like I get so sick and tired of people talking about stuff a long time ago. Let's talk about how.
But you know it ain't all. But hold on, bro. Y'all go to certain channels and be trying to tell certain people don't let certain things go on. But y'all
What are
have
you
people
saying? This man
constantly
said he
poking.
didn't want it to go on.
Y'all,
What are
no,
you
y'all
talking
go to
about?
chat.
Like
Look,
you act like
y'all
we
go.
telling Drip not to let it go
Look,
on. He
hold
said
on.
he don't want it
Y'all
to go
go to
on.
certain channels. Y'all go to learn certain channels and let people poke and party at folks all day, and then
Yes,
y'all pay
sir.
for them to do it, bro.
No,
Bro, come
sir.
on, bro.
No,
Nah, not
let
eat a
me.
man. He chill.
Not
No,
either man. I ain't
I
saying either man.
ain't, I
I
ain't
ain't
never been
saying
No,
no
either
chill,
man.
bro.
Rooster. See, you
I'm
don't
saying the
understand. Hold
internet
on,
community.
no. Rooster, you don't understand what happened. Sharon simultasked, and Bomb knew that she could speak freely on Sharon's show. She didn't even know it was Drip Show. So the idea that Bomb just came up here trying to do whatever on Drip Show, she didn't even know it was Drip Show. She clicked on the link on Sharon's side. And she always could say Sharon have gave her a green light to say what she want to say. So it
No,
wasn't
that's
like she
proof.
just
That's
came to
proof.
say whatever. So you on that BS, Rooster? You wrong. You
But
wrong.
Drip, but either man. I have been in this space just as long as some of y'all have, over 5 years, bro. I know how these people operate. Don't so for you to say I don't know, nigga. I ain't got to go back and watch the old movie like Good Time, nigga. I was here when all of this stuff was going on, so I know what it is. But that's how I can pick out who's trying to not burn bridges or who's trying to hang on
But
to
hold on,
somebody.
Rooster. Hold on.
Bruh, come
Let's
on,
be
bro.
clear, Rooster. I'm trying to understand. What do you think that Bomb don't go if she don't speak her mind?
Well, I ain't never said that. She
Yeah, so
always speaks her mind.
your
Well,
point is mute that she came over here just because it's Drip Show. I don't care what show it is. I have never seen Bomb Cherry hold her tongue,
No, that's
ever.
facts. That's facts. That's
oh
facts.
So
no,
the
And shout
she
out to
idea
don't.
that
Bomb.
she's trying to,
Reese,
listen,
tell
I'm
Bomb to
saying
pull
out
up
of
real
the
quick,
air
Reese.
conversation, but we can't act like she only come over Drip Show and speak her mind. Let's stop
No,
it.
No,
no, no, no, hell
no,
no.
I ain't
No.
say that.
Bomb, man, look,
She
man.
she probably ain't gonna come up. She over there cooking right now.
I'm more realer than most of you niggas. No cap.
She in the kitchen right now. She cooking right now.
No, that's crazy work. You talking crazy.
Yeah, she
Bomb,
cooking right
bomb
now.
cool to the motherfucker, man. I just didn't know what
Yeah.
was going on. Like I said, 'cause I didn't know people had problems like that, bro. See, that's why I be hating Rooster and Eater Man and goddamn Demon that I don't be knowing some of this shit, bro, because I don't know how to respond. Now I know about Demon and Sharon. That's why I put Daryl back in the back to kind of see how he wanted to play it. You know what I'm saying? Because he asked me,
It's
and out
because
of
you be
respect, and that's
smoking
just
that
me moving
weed,
like a
bro. If
chief.
you start smoking that stuff, you'll know everything.
Nah, Eater Man, Eater Man, Eater Man. It ain't about the stuff, bro, because I had already been stopped smoking. I was just coming back from just taking a break because I've been on the stream all day. I'm just saying, when I seen Demon in the back, bro, the co-hosts know already that it's tension. And even if it ain't with Demon, I know Demon to get up here and drive all day, and bro, we be at work with him, and he don't say shit.
But let's
But
talk
the
about something else, Drip. Like we've been
what?
having such good conversations. Like, why we
Okay,
talking about this drama stuff, bro?
nigga,
I
cause you
want to
asked the
talk about
question.
these
God damn
sneaking
it.
links. Nigga, no, this Rooster
So
wanted to go
look,
back to that because
okay,
Rooster
so Eater
Nah,
Man,
messy.
I ain't.
I
let me ask
told
you.
y'all, the
No,
people
no,
from
don't,
Mississippi are
don't try
messy.
to sing.
I tried to
Don't
change the
try to.
No.
conversation
Chocolate,
3
I got
You
you.
times,
from
I
and
got you. I
Georgia?
got you.
that Mississippi dude, want to talk about this
You
messy
from
stuff.
Georgia?
It's
The
okay.
messy
Let's
of the
talk.
mess. They so messy. They try to put the doggone P Palace on us. That was in Georgia. It wasn't us. Y'all crazy,
Boy,
but
shout out
they
to
try to
man,
put it
shout out
on.
to Chocolate and Bomb today, man. Shit.
But yeah,
God damn.
look.
I didn't
So
know.
Drip,
So wait, so wait,
my
so
bad.
wait. Chocolate, can you come up to the panel real quick and kind of explain what the fuck? Because bro, I don't know.
about no land and no money and shit. I don't know about none of that shit. But
let that shit go.
Y'all gonna talk
Drip.
about that shit, Drip. That shit not even worth talking about.
Let it go, Drip. I'm telling you, Drip. You
No.
asking for it.
Okay. You right, Edie, man. You absolutely right. Let me just shut the fuck up about it because it don't mind me. And it don't make me no good.
No lie, Drip.
How you trip?
That whole situation gonna go crazy if you bring that up. But I will say this. Only thing I say about that is I know for a fact that Edie Man gave money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Edie Man, you told me to chill. I'm chilling.
Man,
don't worry about
chill, bro. Like
No.
I know
I'm good. I'm good, Edie Man. I'm good.
Daryl hosted the show that allowed
I did.
to pool that money.
But we don't gotta talk about it, Rooster. It's all good. It's all good.
I can call the names of the people that were there.
I want to talk about this so bad.
Hold on, Rooster. Hold on. We ain't got to talk about it. We ain't got to bring it up at all. How your trip going, Edie Man? Oh, shit, Edie Man left. Oh, shit. See what I'm saying?
Oh, he running.
Yeah, damn. Not running.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Drip, is that what Bob Cherry came up here to talk about earlier?
Well, if you don't, I'm sorry, Drip. Go ahead. I'll make it quick because I don't.
Hey, Chocolate.
Hey, what's up?
I just want to make sure everybody's straight and like I ain't.
No, I'm good. Yeah, it pissed me off. I'm not going to not defend myself, but like I said in the chat, I say to everybody, I don't have a problem also taking accountability that I let her get under my skin and start saying some wild shit. So I apologize to the panel. I apologize to the host. I don't got a problem with that. But I am tired of this narrative and this lie about what happened to me. Like she came for me, and what I didn't appreciate is one, I haven't mentioned Edie Man's name ever. I don't talk about this man.
So Chocolate,
She
hold
brought
on.
him up. I'm gonna give you.
No. Hold on. 1 second, Chocolate. Because honestly, I don't want you to have to relive this shit. I'll fuck with you and Bomb. No. It's cool because clearly it's something way more major than I can even fathom. And like, honestly, I don't really care because I want to be knowing y'all from the modern time, not the old past shit.
Hey, that's fine with
you know what I'm
me.
saying?
That's fine with me. All I would like acknowledged is the fact that she came up intentionally for me, whether it was on your show or Sharon's show. She was already in the chat talking shit the minute all I shared was a fucking idea. But I'm supposed to continue to keep composure when there's no reason for you to come for me. Now, we doing the dozens, we talking shit, that's one thing. But you're supposed to be older than me, and you coming for me for what?
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Chocolate,
And I'm good.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
good.
because I'm nervous. Y'all got me nervous.
You don't have to be. I'm gonna go back in the chat. I know where. Hey, it's okay. I ain't nervous about issues on your
No, bro,
show.
because bro, I don't like that past shit that come to the like the modern time with me, just shit that I don't know about, Tim. So for me, I just be trying to ignore that shit. Like, fuck it, y'all need to keep that shit on your own time. Because you know what I'm saying? Bomb was like, hold on, Drip. You can't tell me. I'm like, nah, Bomb, hold on. This is my soul. Sharon simulcasting. And you know, like a real player, I'm like, Bomb, if I offended you, it wasn't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get everybody to calm down and chill because I don't know what's going on. Because I clearly walked in and Sharon was saying something about an idea. And I seen Bomb in the back. And I brought up, if I would have known
if I may say this, bro, with all due respect, your show is specifically your show. And this is why I really like your show, because there's not a selling of ideas. There's not this way is the correct way and buy my course. And I'm not saying other people do that, but you get what I'm saying.
Okay.
Your show is very authentic and it's gonna drive an authentic audience, bro. Little mishaps like this are not, in my opinion, are not gonna drive away a core audience that come here for these type of dialogues and narratives and
I agree.
conversations, stuff like that.
Right.
Bro.
It just can't.
I agree, Drip. And it's a good thing that you didn't let her get attacked too.
It's all good.
No, I did. It happened. She called me a scammer.
No,
she came up here, called me a scammer. Hold on, real quick. I just want to tell.
But I'm saying, but Drip, stop it. Drip, stop it.
You gotta stop. No, chocolate.
No, I'm not gonna.
Chocolate, please listen to me, please. I don't want no parts of this shit. Like, if y'all got problems, I promise you, I fuck with you, Chocolate, long way, and I fuck with Bomb Cherry long way. I don't want
to have no messy parts in this. I don't want no nothing going on because I respect both of y'all as people. Not no chat people, but human beings. I love both of y'all. I don't want no smoke.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not
I
gonna
agree.
do the, you know, I'm gonna respect y'all up here because I'm on your panel.
Okay.
All
Thank
I
you.
said was this.
No, chocolate.
I want for the chat. Excuse
Chocolate.
me, please. Just let me say
Chocolate.
this, please. You
Chocolate,
asked me to come back
please.
up. May
But
I just say this?
and you know what?
It ain't got
That
nothing
was
to do. It ain't got nothing to do with her. I just want to say this.
Okay.
Can you let me speak first?
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
you'll find out. I don't have a problem with saying anything, and I don't have a problem with listening. Just hang on.
Okay.
All I wanted to say is to to Daryl, I wanted to tell you this. When you came up, it was about ideas. It was about I had given the idea about a trade school being online and offline. That's it. Just an idea. We was kicking it around. She comes in
Okay.
the chat, and then that was it. And then
Chocolate.
it just went left. That's all I was sharing with you. So
Okay.
y'all good. We ain't gotta bring it up again.
Thank you,
Ever.
chocolate. Thank you. I respect you so much. I just don't want to. I don't want you to get no other shit. I don't want y'all to fight because, bro, I ain't never seen women kind of go at each other like that. I don't want to see that shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to see that shit on my channel. Everybody else can do that shit, not me. Go ahead, Rooster. Go ahead.
I'm gonna just give you this. Okay. In order for you not to be in it, you got to stay away from the OPP and the OPPM. Other people's pussy, other people's property, other people's people, and other people's money. See, when y'all had these conversations about the black community, you got to keep all of them OPPs out of that with the OPPM. Anytime you decide to do something and you want to talk about the black community, you need to be talking about, let me build it myself and bring somebody in. People gonna get highly offended when you talking about them OPPs with the OPPM, other people's money, other people's property, or other people's pussy, or whatever. You add a D on the end of it. But what happens is somebody gonna feel played when they can see a hole in it.
I feel you, Rooster.
That's all it is. You better keep yourself out of them situations when they say, "Oh, I got a solution for the black community." If it involving a woman, a man, or some money, say, "No, we can't have that conversation." Go build it and let her come do a tour first. Let's do a tour of this shit so we can see it. Cause the moment somebody can't see it all the way through, you're done, and it's gonna look like a scam. Cause one thing about us black people, when we put something out, we want to reap what we sold, right? If it's all for you, I feel hurt.
Right.
And look, some people out here working 3 and 4 got doggone jobs. Sometimes they don't have $1 and can't find them. But for them to give $1 and can't get them back, now you in trouble, nigga. Somebody might kick in your door for that $1. You see what I'm saying?
I can give you that part of it. Also, people should also understand that conversations and ideas has nothing to do with anybody asking nobody for money, or that they need to invest, or that they need to do anything.
Funds though. See, an idea without pay is all right. That's up in the air. But when you actually receive physical money that you can go to wherever you want and spend however you want, you done took that idea out of a mythological place and brought it into reality.
Right, that's why you have
somebody might
and
feel hurt because
contracts.
they gave you $1 or gave
Hey,
whoever.
Big.
And
Big,
they
let me
can,
holler
and
at Chocolate.
people should be able to reach
Go ahead,
people.
go ahead, now.
I don't get it. I don't, but I understand
I ain't
how
never
black
said I
folks
don't reach.
feel.
That's why
All I'm saying is I gave the idea because we was shooting around.
Hold on. You mean to tell me y'all gonna glaze past that and not hear what she just said? I
Hold
thought
on,
y'all
Big.
was
Let me
rich
holler at
people,
her,
so we
Big.
frugal with our money. Lord Jesus.
Big, let me holler at Chocolate. So
That's
Chocolate.
crazy, bro. I thought I'm a little bit of slow, but I ain't that
What?
goddamn slow.
I
Y'all
don't
ain't
know
heard
what
what
he
he just
heard
said.
me say.
So rich
What
folks
did
supposed to be stupid.
No, what? Where did you
Just
get
because
that
they
out
have
of what
an
I
abundance of
said?
money that they supposed to
Hold
throw
on,
it out
Big.
like
Hold
it's
on, Big.
crazy.
I
Let
didn't
me holler
say
at Chocolate.
anything like that. Rooster?
If this for the be about Bob Cherry, I ain't going.
No, we're talking
I
about.
don't give a fuck about that shit. I know about that shit before your channel started. I don't gotta recap that shit.
That's what I'm
But as
saying.
far as
But what I'm saying, hold on,
but
wait, hold
what
on.
I
Hold on, Damon. Hold on 2 seconds, my boy. I'm just saying, if you finna talk to her about anything dealing with it, like, oh, I ain't going, like, but I know it happened way before my channel, because I ain't know shit about that shit, and really don't give a fuck about that shit. I just don't want the drama and the mess to come back dwindling, and then I get hell for all kind of wild shit, and that ain't really how I'm moving. And bro, you like know how I'm moving with that bullshit, bro. I got way more respect for people and you know what I'm saying, integrity, bro. About me being a man, a solid ass nigga. I don't move like that. That's all I'm saying. Like so whatever feedback y'all finna say about that shit with Barb Cherry, my 10th baby mama, I'm not going. Like I'm just reiterating it so motherfuckers know. Like I'm not going. So anything dealing with that shit, we ain't got to talk about it. Like we can go back to the sneaky league conversation, or you know what I'm saying. We can just move forward, because I don't want nobody to feel no type of way at all. Because me being a solid motherfucker, not no miss ass nigga, not no bitch ass nigga, not one of these weak ass niggas on YouTube, I don't move like that. Real shit. And I'm gonna say that shit again proudly and loud. I don't move like that. So if a nigga asks me to respect his motherfucking me wishes, I'm gonna respect him no matter who he is, if we're doing some type of business or simulcasting. If Daryl Long tell me he don't want some goddamn me Michael Jordan, I'm not bringing Michael Jordan. If goddamn Bomb say she don't want chocolate, I'm not bringing chocolate. So if I would have knew, I would have moved better. So I take all accountability for that shit. Because guess what? I can't blame nobody else. I take that shit because I didn't know. And Chocolate, I do apologize to you, and I apologize to Bomb Chair, because I didn't know y'all had any type of discrepancies, none of that shit. And Bracy, I apologize to you. And Demon, if I ever would have brought some shit like that, anybody, period, bro, I'm apologize, because I'm the only one who's gonna get blamed for it.
You're not, and I would never let nobody take the fall for that. I'll say this to you, too. No, I wasn't speaking about any of that anymore. I meant what I said. What I am going to speak to, though, is we were talking about solutions before that, and we were talking about how to, put those into the community. What can you use without it having to be, oh, here, let me get some money, or here, donate or buy. I get that people think that that's, it has been in the past. There's proof. I get that part. But if there's nothing other than, hey, let's just kick it around. Is it possible? That's all I speak to in that regard. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. I understand that. So that's why I have internet businesses. So I don't have to take a loan. I don't have to ask for donations. I don't have to do those particular things I had to do in the beginning. But everything that I got has a receipt to it. And because that's what I have a foundation. I don't want nobody thinking I want the longevity of it. As a business person, I want the longevity of it. So of course my rep is something I'm going to defend, but not to the place of disrespecting or putting somebody in an odd position. I will never do that.
Nah,
not to anybody.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Rooster. Real quick. Let me just say the super chat. Shout out to my boy A-Dub. He say sad truth. Drama brings in numbers. Dub. They can keep them motherfuckers. I swear on my mama, that shit don't impress me at all, my nigga. I promise you, bro. Like, niggas gonna learn drip ain't that one. And if I gotta stand on everybody motherfucking head top to show that shit, bro, I'm loud and proud and willing to do it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. So I appreciate that shit, dude, but I ain't with that drama shit, bro. I ain't with none of that shit. Shout out to everybody watching who ain't watching. Shout out to the people that are watching the other side. Everybody drop. Then, bro, the chat was, I'm like, bro, what are they saying in the chat? I look in the chat, they saying, oh, Lord. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Because I know I put Demon ass back in the goddamn cage. Shit. And somebody brought him back up. I'm like, I be damn. And so, as soon as he came back up, that's when everybody dropped down when somebody got off the panel. I don't know who that was who had left. But, bro, I just moved different. If Demon wanted to do a show with anybody and don't want nobody, nigga, it can be zero watching. I wouldn't give a fuck. If that's what he wanted, I'm going to approve his goddamn request. I'm going to approve Sharon's request. I'm going to approve Bomb Cherry, Chocolate, anybody, bro. I'm not one of these scoundrel, messy ass niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
When niggas come tell me to leave demon ass alone, Drip he ain't no good, ask this motherfucker if I treat him any different, bro. No. Everybody come tell me about Chocolate being a scammer. Ask her, do I treat her different? No, bro. To my Rooster being messy, ask him, do I treat him different? Like, come on, bro. I don't move like hoe ass niggas. I move as a real respectable dude, dog. And I'm telling you, that's not my MO. I ain't never been like this. I ain't finna start now. And I stand on that shit. Straight up.
Well, I'm just saying, Drip.
Rooster, I ain't talking about you, Rooster. I ain't talking about you, Rooster. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I'm finna show you what, like, situational awareness. Watch this. You remember a long time ago, remember what I was telling you about, like, that mic being messed up? Bro, don't you know, out of all the years, I have never received not one cash app for anybody, but I sent cash apps or whatever to people, bro. You know what I did? I knew the type of people that are in these chats. Like, once you say you finna do something and you don't do it, what happens is they will turn on you and it'll end bad.
Come on, Rooster.
Don't you know how many times? I'm finna show you something. Know how many times folks talking about, oh, Vic, your mic messing up. Your mic messing up. Your mic. It was a woman. Or they had made jokes. Oh, we gonna send this to Vic mic funds. Know what I told them, folks? Hell no. It was a woman actually from Bomb Cherry Channel. She said, if whatever mic you want, send Bomb your information out by it. Mic probably was $200. It was another trucker he had said. She said, I don't matter, I get it. Know what I said? Nope. Because I knew one thing. I knew what I knew. It was YouTube messing up StreamYard, right? If I had got that woman money and got a microphone, even if she saw a new one, by the stream still being messed up and she couldn't hear what I said, what would it turn to? It be like, oh, he's scamming. He done got my money and did this and did that. But get what? It took Drip to fix it. And I'm still on the same one 5 years from now.
Come on, Rooster.
Lord Jesus. So when it come down to, see, I don't want to even really say her name because she'll be thinking I'm picking at her. You got to have situational awareness. When you have an idea of something might work, you better make damn sure it fall through when it come down. You got to give me one strike now, Drip. When it come down to these colored folks, you better make sure you fall through with whatever your plans is. Because guess what? We believe in putting niggas on the chopping block.
That's a fact, bro.
Vic, let me say this to Chocolate now, Vic. Let me say this now. So, Chocolate, about what you were saying earlier, like, I've known you to be a community organizer, right? But the thing is, these niggas have too many implicit biases to ever work together. These niggas rather starve, right? And not get nothing done, Chocolate. I mean, absolutely fucking nothing before they ever bring down their implicit biases. Then to what Drip talking about, Drip, it's a difference between being respectful and being used. I've been in this space long enough to know you're being used, right? You're being used, right? Because again, if I was sitting with
your mic going in and out, Demon. What you said?
I cannot disagree.
No,
they don't come to true season with that. Right now. Hold on, Vic. Let me land this, Vic. Vic, let me land this. Hold on, Vic.
Going in and out, Demon. What you had said? Bring it back.
No, because my bad. I had went off the Wi-Fi, but I was saying it's a difference between when content creators ask for respect and when they use the niggas, right? And that's what niggas doing, because again, I know for a fact if I was in certain places with these niggas, they wouldn't say a thing. You think one of these niggas would come to Anton and say, well, I think it's respectful if you just remove somebody off my panel? They know he wouldn't say that. You know, Anton would say, Anton said, respectfully, your bitch ass can lead it. That's what he would say. Right? So, and they know this. So what they do is, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you because I've been saying this for a while. What they do is they say, we're going to try to sabotage whoever show Daryl goes to by taking away our support, right? And we're not going to support. Again, Cam seen it, 1,000 niggas seen it with their own eyes. The nigga not even up here fucking with you. My bad, Drip. The nigga not messing with you, right? But you still, they say, well, I'm mad about old shit. No, what you trying to do is say that I'm trying to respect Drip, but what you're really doing is sabotage him. That's just what it is. Because anybody in this space knows that I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna toot my own horn right now. There's not a single nigga in this space that's bigger than Anton. All them niggas that has more clout than me. That's a fact, right? And again, with all due respect to Brody who left, people, not me, people say I made that nigga. So again, you can't tell people, oh, this person has no intrinsic value, when to this day people associate you with me. You cannot even disassociate with me, right? And that's the part that killed me, bro. That's why, like I said, I respect how you get down, but when I saw niggas like when they was going to niggas like Trill and everybody else, they would tell them, "Well, get the fuck on, then, bro," because my man's not bothering you here. Why are you the one bringing the drama? Literally, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, acting like the victim. That's not helping. Hold on, Vic. That's not helping somebody's platform. That's destroying it. That's like, again, Dre, I'm gonna give you this last. I'm gonna give you this last example. That's like if you had an interview with I'm gonna go back to Anton. If you had an interview with Anton, he would never tell you not to bring somebody up who's going to add drama to the show. Let me tell you why. Even though you say you don't give a fuck, this is a business. YouTube is a business. The Scent God, Scent Nation is a business. SBG is a business. All of this shit is a business. So it's counterproductive to tell niggas, hey, bro, I'm here talking about nothing, adding no fucking value because nobody know who the fuck I am outside of this nigga. But can you please drop this nigga? That don't make no sense. And it's cowardly too. That's all I'm saying.
Understood. That's understood. Then you know.
I would just like.
You better pay attention. You got that evening slot too, bro. You got that evening slot, bro. You can't get a nigga off the corner from selling, busting down bags all day and everything, but he go into retirement for a goddamn couple of months and he come back out to the block busting, bro. You got the evening spot, bro. And what's happening is now people is spread it out. All of those people
That's actually a fact.
come because you got a little wave going, bro. You got that evening spot, bro. There's too much going on in the morning now.
Right.
Because guess what? Once one person moves out of the way, some of these people just stop being on YouTube and they just start watching the news. They just start watching politics. He ain't gonna fit good in that morning spot no more because people trying to figure out what's going on with the world and they money and shit. So now you got the evening spot popping up around 2 when he get off work, nigga. Your head on the chopping block, bro. You better pay attention to what's going on.
I just want to. Okay. I can hear you. I just want to say when it comes to whatever y'all got going on as far as histories and beefs and all that other shit, like I'm not invested on that level to where I know about it, I remember it, I etch it in stone and know everything about everything. And so, you know, Drip has already stated that he wants to respect people and their wishes. And so when y'all let him know, hey, I want to have this person up or whatever, let me know too, so I could be in the loop. And then that way I can respect your wishes as well. Because it's not my intention to disrespect anybody. And these are my apologies to everybody else was apologizing. Like I wasn't trying to do nothing to offend nobody. I'm just whatever. So, you know, again, my bad. I'm not following y'all shit. And so I didn't know what was on with any of this shit that was going on today at all.
No, not at all. Sis.
You offended me, Shanika.
I don't know if you heard me. I was like, whoa, this sounds like some personal shit. Like I'm trying to, I don't know y'all from a can of fucking paint.
Bro,
I ain't been
why
here.
are you bringing that shit back up, bro? Just say what you got to say about you didn't know, and then we can move forward. I don't want to bring that shit back up, nigga.
All right.
Real shit. I want to bring that shit back up.
I was just saying to her that she didn't have to feel like I know exactly the position she was in. I've been a co-host before. I know what it's like. Dude, she didn't know. Why would she? I wasn't expecting it to happen.
Nobody knew about you and Bomb Chocolate. We talking about Daryl and goddamn.
No, I didn't know about that either.
Yes, you did, bro. Come on.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna argue with you. You got it.
Well, I'll say this. I didn't know on the.
You're right, Johnson. You're absolutely right. She said they bank on y'all not knowing. You, boy, that's crazy.
Well, no, Drip. What I'm saying to you is I was on my property for 6 months. I've been on my property for 6 months. I had not been on and didn't know that it was anything going on between like Sharon and, you know, I wasn't keeping up in that regard as well. And all I want y'all to know is I for real did not know in the background that was happening in that sense. That's it. I'm not gonna bring drama to your channel, and if it seems as if hold on, baby,
I know that.
No, baby, I need you to listen to me for real, Drip, because I understand the passion behind when you say you don't want to be associated with that shit, and I don't have a problem with that, because that's not why I come up here. But I'm not justifying my words. I got loud, I yelled, I cussed, but I am gonna defend myself, but not to your detriment. I don't know you like to what Shanika said. We don't know each other like that. You said that earlier. But there is an amount of respect, and if she want to call me names, cool. If somebody want to get at me, cool. They get me in the chat. I see, but I don't care. And then sometimes I do, but I would never at the detriment.
That's just like you and tradesmen. I didn't say shit because I know y'all got history. That's none of my business.
I don't know the history we have, but we will. I'm just
go
saying,
at Chocolate. Come on now, come
yes,
on, Chocolate. I ain't got no clown suit on.
I'm joking, Drew.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, bro. I'm joking, Drew. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta let that shit play out, though, Drip, so people can be hip. Not exactly what happened today, but other things like sometimes you gotta let that shit play out so people can be hip and kind of come to their own conclusion. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I actually agree with that, Cam, because one thing that happens a lot is niggas come and spin narratives, and then they say, don't let this person up to tell the truth about what really happened, right? Especially me. I mean, Drip, literally, especially me. Because every nigga in this space know that at any given time, I can literally say, hey, bro, you didn't do this, you didn't say this, here we go, right?
Yeah.
So they like to keep niggas like me quiet. And that's cool because I don't want to do with these niggas anyway. But what I don't like is if you want to try to suppress niggas.
Hold on. Stop right there, Demon. You know what? Now I understand. You just said it. They want to keep your motherfucking ass quiet because you do know a lot. And you've seen a lot. You've seen and dealt with a lot of shit. They want to keep that ass. You know what? Say this. Yes.
Bro, all the stuff you talked about tonight, I remember Chocolate before she was talking about organization, when she would just come up and she'd be pretty, big titties out, and niggas would be flirting with her. You feel me? I remember all of that shit, bro. All of that shit.
Damon, I remember on my stream, y'all was talking about that shit, but I never knew it was a lot of people coming. Bro, you sent her a cash app just off the GP of just like, yeah, nigga, you a good person. I remember that shit, bro.
He is a good person.
I have a memory like an elephant, bro. So I do remember that, but bro, I didn't know it was a bunch of
you made me remember. Stop it.
Chocolate. When I asked you about that shit with you know what I'm saying, raw papers, I had got there, put that shit in the back, right? And I ain't say shit else about it. I say, man, it's some shit going on.
Happened to me.
That's it. And I just left it alone.
I turned it into books. How people done come for me out here? I take them little scenarios and I put it into books.
Yeah, like
thank you.
I ain't the one to be treating people different and none of that shit. You know,
because ain't nobody gonna believe you. You're like, what you do?
Just be the moderator of your channel. Well, you know what I'm saying? Not moderate. I ain't mean to put it like that, but what I mean is with shit like that going on,
Reese?
you ain't gotta inject yourself into the beef. But at the same time, you can moderate and make sure decorum is kept on the panel when people are hashing it out.
Well, Cam, that's what I'm trying to do, my boy. I tried to, bro.
You can't do it.
It came in so rough. I'm like, oh shit.
You can't do it, Drip. I'm finna show you something. Daryl created the best. Daryl, even though Daryl is the way he is, bro, he created the best platform in this space for women.
Bro,
you
said.
Go ahead.
Hold on, Rooster, watch this. I swear I got it. On my mama.
But I'm finna show you something.
As they want us to beef and argue, this motherfucking nigga, I reference this motherfucker so much, bro. And I'm sure he be watching. I'm sure he watch everything. He waiting on me to slip too, and I'm waiting on his funk ass to slip too. But that nigga know I reference this nigga so much about the whip. I said it today on the stream earlier.
But Drip,
Demon, goddamn. Hold on, Russo. I got you. Me, Demon, and who else? I said somebody else, bro. We would shut this motherfucker down with all the women. Bro, I was just talking about this bullshit, bro. So I reference that nigga a lot, bro. So I know how you going, Rooster, but respectfully, you got it.
But I'm gonna show you some. Drip, you say you don't want to be in certain things. You don't want to be a part of certain things, bro. I'm finna show you something.
I'm already
the platform the platform that Daryl created. You have no choice but to be in it through your connection with Daryl. Because guess what? These same women, whether they change their name in the chats or whatever, bro, these are the same people that came from his platform, bro.
I know, Rooster.
I know,
Shit.
brother.
All right,
I
but get
know.
what? They changed their name and they try to disassociate with Daryl, but Daryl actually made them folks and probably helped some of them folks. I'm talking about through the internet in real life. Daryl actually helped some of them folk, bro. I done seen people in the chats sending cash app asking what such and such cash app is. Nigga, you don't know how many cash apps just because the females on Daryl show that these tender dick ass niggas was sending shit in the back, bro.
Rooster.
Minus the channel, bro.
You ain't lying. You ain't
Daryl
lying.
really
Rooster.
helped some of these.
You ain't lying.
So, but that's what I'm saying. But you know what they want to do? They want to put Daryl in the Iron Mask. You
I ain't
remember that
been
movie
at
with
this
the twin?
long. My bad.
They want to put Daryl in the Iron Mask and shut him up. You know why? Because one thing Daryl can do, and that boy that got clips after clips after clips after clips.
Bro, that's what I do know.
What?
You're right. You're absolutely right. You're
If
absolutely right.
you say that you didn't say this on one day, look, them thing got a timestamp. And get what? If he run it and he show you the other part of it, nigga, it'll show you everybody in the chat that was on that motherfucker that day.
Yep.
Just
Yep,
like
yep,
say
yep.
for instance, you run that video, if you got a phone that you can go and crop it out and slide it over, bro, you can see every name. And then everybody that was setting up there changing their name, you can see where they was at before all of this come up.
No, I already know. Me and Demon had been on the goddamn stream before and doing some shit where nigga was just showing me a bunch of shit.
Let me ask this: if 2 + 2 = 4, right? And drama bring in
Nah,
numbers.
2 + 2 = 3.
Hold on, I'm gonna just use this. Let me get off my example.
No,
If 2 + 2 = 4, right, and drama bring in numbers, then I don't understand why. I'm not gonna bring up no names here. I don't understand why when this certain person comes up, everybody start ducking the smoke. If Rooster and Simp God is up on the panel and you can have discourse and dialogue with everybody else and drama bringing numbers, why you don't want these persons? Why you don't want them people voice to be heard? Why don't
They
want to
get mad
let Simp God and Rooster voice to be heard? Especially if drama bringing numbers. What's really going on now?
Fam, because they know,
you ain't
even
lying.
though Daryl, I've been on Daryl's show since like he just started doing his own show after even at the Fight Club. I've been on Daryl's show. I know Daryl throw the little Mississippi shots, but I have never
Appreciate you, humbly.
turned away from Daryl. I still go over his show and be in the chat. He'll drop me or whatever. I ain't never stopped. Every time I see his show pop up, I'm still over there. People wonder why. Because I know one thing. Daryl really ain't changed. He changed for the better doing like real life family stuff. But when it come down to Daryl was always in these spaces, knowing what he was doing, knowing the possibilities of running these channels. Daryl is a skillful dude. He helped Izzy with all this stuff.
Nah, for
He
sure.
was giving Izzy Bands information on how to run it because Izzy was an outside person. Then Daryl was giving folk information how to do this. He was an electronic little nerd and everything, bro. Daryl would be helping folk, but guess what? They want to keep the demon locked up because they know
Rooster.
once they slip.
You know what's
It's
funny,
over
Rooster? I do the same shit. I help motherfuckers the same goddamn way. And not to steal nothing from Demon, because I know he been here longer, way longer than me, but bro, that's Rooster. Let me tell you what's crazy. When you give a nigga something and he make you, well, not make, but he asked you to sign an NDA with something that you gave him, bro, that's disrespectful, bro.
No.
That's so disrespectful, Rooster. That's saying I don't want nobody to know that you did this, but you gave it to me. Come on, bro.
Man, that shit
Come on, Rooster. What you gonna say about that shit? Come on, bro. You can't say nothing. That shit, bro, it's hard to swallow, but it's easy to gargle that shit and spit it back in their whole ass face, though. Because guess what? When your fucking NDA don't make sense and it's worded wrong, it's null and void, dumbass nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I
nigga.
just look, Drip. I just been in this space. Look, I just been in this space long enough, and just like from Fight Club days and everything. I've been dealing with Daryl, Manley, and JP, bro.
Yeah.
I actually these the two that I talk on the phone with.
What up, shit, baby?
Even when stuff was hot, these the two, bro. So when it come down to if somebody say something about Daryl, I'm like, no, I ain't seen that. But if they say he cut up, yeah, that's the Daryl I like right there. I like him
I say it all the time. The nigga cut up and do his thing.
It be funny to me.
I just don't let motherfuckers just speak on folks that's not here. That's all it is for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got you.
not
I
on your
got you. I got
page.
you.
But yeah,
And see, Rooster,
not on your page.
but see, Rooster, you just make sense because when you say not on my page, that means, and then somebody put in the chat just now. They said Sharon let people do that shit on his channel and say that it's real to just fly off the handle like that, bro. I did, bro. Rooster, when I tell you I had just came back from smoking 2 big Zyre blunts, and now I'm smoking again because they blew my high, and I seen Bomb in the back, and not that you bring this back up, but I seen Bomb in the back, and I brought her up like I would normally do, like that's it, and I didn't know that was gonna go that way, but at the same time, she did say, and I quote, and shout out to my tent baby, my Bomb Cherry and the Bomb Squad. She said, "Oh, Drip, I thought this was Sharon show." She said
This is what I'm saying, bro.
words. So with that being said, Sharon, do let people do that shit, and that's his show. Do your thing. I ain't got no fucking ways about this shit.
But I'm gonna tell you about. I know y'all running business. See, I ain't no YouTube content creator, so I'm free to say whatever I want to say, as long as you abide by the rules and the guidelines of YouTube and this person's channel. But look, when it comes down to ankle gripping bracing, bro,
come on now.
that man will let anything go on, bro. He let Bomb Cherry tried to fry and season me up when Sharon wouldn't let me talk to the white folk, bro.
Man,
when that white girl came up there and degraded, bro. When that white girl came up there and degraded all them niggas, look, Sharon was changing my settings to my microphone. If you go back to that video, I was in a truck then. I was riding over. I'm just sitting back not saying nothing. And then
You talking about the man and his daughter? You talking about that man and his daughter?
And she still got a channel rolling. Her channel still rolling, bro. Whatever Sharon.
I think I was there that day. I think I was there that day.
They channel still rolling. Yep. But all at the same time, man, when it comes down to ankle grip and bracelet, bro, that man will allow a whole lot of shit to go on because it's about the money with him, bro. He even said it.
But Rooster,
even when it came down,
ain't nothing wrong with that though, Rooster. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
But I'll finna show you something.
Ain't nothing wrong with that if you can take. Ain't nothing wrong with that if you can take it the same way you give it. You understand what I'm saying? So if you can take that type of shit, if you giving it out like that, I have no problem with it. But when you start ducking and dodging when that smoke come at your ass, come on now. Come on.
He can't take it. No, he can't take it.
I respect
thought he dropped down. I thought he dropped down because, like, when I saw his face on the show, I didn't come up here for him, but I didn't see when Daryl popped up. You see what I'm saying? He dropped down. Like when I first came up here, he dropped down. Like after this, so
because I dropped him down, Rooster. I put Demon in the back.
Okay, but all at the same time, I'm finna say this though, because I'm finna be a little messy, but they ain't got. The boy did this right here. He made it seem like, I'm blocked off his channel. He made it seem as if I wanted to be on his show. The nigga sent me a like an invite, bro. I saved that shit. Because I said, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Give me an invite to his show. Nigga, I don't get no real information from your show. And ain't nothing but a whole lot of women that bald headed and want to abuse niggas, right? So I'm looking like he invited me. Look, he invited me to the show just to get Jalen to drop me down. But see, Jalen really ain't mad at me no
you
more.
dropping these names though. God damn.
Listen what I'm saying. But no, Jalen is a woman. No, but
cool.
Jalen ain't. I'm gonna show you something.
Hold on, Russo. Hold on. I got you. I'm gonna let you show me, but just say like a you know what I'm saying, abbreviation like L or SD.
Oh no.
God,
see, when you do that, see what you doing here. See, when you do that and you put a abbreviation on it and you don't put no name on it, you leave these folks in the whirlwind. They want to know who.
And that's what I want to do, Rooster. I'm with that. I'm cool with that though. But
please
do that.
I was raised in the Bible Belt. Grandmama told me, say his name and shame the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Lord. Yes,
Say his
she did say that,
name
though.
and
She
shame.
did say that.
Yeah, say his name and shame the devil. So excuse me for how I've been raised. So this what happened, right? I got the invite and everything, and it was just to drop me to get paid. But before that, I had already, because I felt like, I said, hey, damn, the damn woman don't know me, but why in the hell she just so enticed to bother me? And you know, she got an accent and everything. I don't want to be involved in no real life shit because I don't know who this person is. Man, that man called me up there just to drop me to get paid $500. But I told him I'm going to make her pay you. I told him that. So if that man tricked that woman out of her goddamn money, bro, he'll do anything. He even told PhD that, look, if it comes down to some money, I'll kick your ass out of here. He said that
I'm finna boot
on
your
the
ass out of here.
live, bro. No, I'm telling you. Look, I'm telling you. He said that. They asked him a question because PhD used to read all of his stuff, right?
I love Diva. Diva, I love you, son. Rooster with that bullshit.
But she know I'm telling the truth. She heard it because she was on the show when look, this ain't nothing I'm saying behind no back. She was on the panel when he said that. If it came down to me, you know how if it came down to me and PhD, if I had to choose the money, bye. Boo.
Yeah, okay. That's our content though. We know
that
what
ain't no integrity,
Diva
bro.
was his biggest supporter though. That was
you know what I'm
Sharon's
saying?
biggest supporter.
We know that Sharon and Diva got a amazing relationship, and that's cool. And we know that's content because I don't think Sharon.
You think?
I mean, I'm just keeping the book with you. Like, I think it's more respect in that, but for the content's sake, you got to make it sound good, Rooster. And see, that's why I think a lot of people do forget too that this is a content creative space, and we do content. A lot of these pre-recorded videos don't even be correct on nothing, bro. But we'll review the motherfuckers like we know what the fuck they talking about, and then we be wrong with two left shoes too. But I'm telling you, that's why I try to stay out the way, because one thing about that motherfucker Coffee, goddamn Nino, that nigga told me, Drip, stay out of the fucking way. And I've been doing an excellent job, even though these niggas insert me in shit that I don't even know these motherfuckers. And I still come out with the victory. See,
I would be the doctor, baby. Shit, I'm gonna
I
shoot
need
y'all up
an
and
IV
down
fix.
up through
I
there.
need an IV fix. I need an IV, bro.
Nah, shit, man. Ain't no. Hey, look. Hey, shit. You got to be thirsty to be a part of this game, man. I see. We came from Fight Club. See, you don't understand it. Them
Yeah,
folk
that's
was savage, bro. Look,
Yep.
when
Can
that
I
Fight
just
Club
say
was
I
popping
didn't?
off, people was savage, bro.
I didn't
So,
come from Fight Club.
Me
I
neither,
just
but
want
see,
that. Yeah,
Me
and,
neither.
and
I
that's
didn't.
that's why you don't know how to duck sometimes. You don't know how to duck. See, we was gladiators. See, we come from a different breed of people. We were roasting, joning,
So
stay up
look at
all
this.
night.
Look
Look,
at this. Look, Eater Man, bring your motherfucking ass up here if you trying to address me, bro. I ain't messy on shit, nigga.
But
Yeah,
it's
I ain't
not
messy.
fun. But it don't be
Fuck you
like
talking
that
about?
though. It's mean and disrespectful, and then it be real out the way. Like it's not funny no more.
But
Like it
Bro, I
ain't
Drip,
like
clearly
how
just
when you
said
say
stop
that.
dropping names,
Like,
and I said
come
shout out
on
to them. You
now.
talking about some messy shit, bro. Like I
but
said,
You
Drip,
know
the
that,
straight up.
problem
yeah.
Don't
You
is
know
address me, my
people be
nigga. You
coming
tripping?
too far. I've seen it. I think I've got off light in compared to what I've seen out here. How hordes of folk, even in a small circle, will take down another person. Like it's like lions to a hyena. Like it happens, and I don't be wanting to do. I
but
don't drama
so
with
why
that.
y'all get mad when
Hold on, real
the
quick. Hold on, hold
hyenas
on, hold on, hold on,
Hold on.
decide
Let
hold
to
me
on,
say
jump
Rooster.
on the
Hold
something though.
on,
Let
lion?
hold
me
Though
on.
Drip.
Rooster,
Let
hold
me
on, hold
speak
on.
after you, please.
Hold on. 1 second.
Y'all
Bro,
use
just
all
see,
kind of
hold on,
metaphors.
chocolate. Hold on. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. When you got a nigga like Eater Man who bring his motherfucking ass up here with cool, calm collectiveness, right? So I said I didn't want to bring none of that shit up, right? We left that shit alone. We ain't said nothing about bombs and chocolate. Hold on, Rooster. Let me just cook. We ain't said nothing about bombs or motherfucking chocolate this whole time. Now, Rooster came up here and said one thing that I let slide was ankle gripping bracy. That's what the fuck he fucking. Hold on, don't please let me cook. That's what he said. That's the only thing that slid through. Everything else was, come on, bro, chill. Chill. I'll fuck with bracelet. I fuck with this. I fuck with that. I fuck with this. I fuck with that. So stop the bullshit unless you just playing in my face. You playing in my face, then, you know what I'm saying? Address that. But, bro, don't fucking call me missing, nigga, because I ain't the one.
And I'm sure you know we've had our I ain't got to go there, but I'm just saying, bro. Nah, don't be trying to
I take full
Rooster.
accountability.
Hold on,
Go ahead.
Rooster. Hold on. I got you, big dog. I got you. Don't scream at me from the chat, nigga, because I can't hear. Real shit. Now, if you playing, we can play. Well, bro, don't play with me like this, bro, because I ain't messy shit, nigga. Hoes tell hoes they messy, nigga. I ain't your hoe. So miss me with the bullshit. That's what I'm trying to tell niggas. I don't play with people like that. Even if you playing, bro, I don't play with folks like that. I don't be saying bullshit like that, bro. If I'm joking, you'll know I'm joking. I'm laughing with it, bro. But don't be with no one. Drip you now, nigga. You got something to say, address me, nigga. Fuck the bullshit. Straight up. Matter of fact, I don't even want to talk about none of this shit no more. Because I tell y'all, I don't really care. This is going in one and out the other. Rooster, I feel where you coming from. You make a lot of sense. You ain't lying. Daryl make a lot of sense. He ain't lying. I'm sure if goddamn Sharon was on here listening or talking, he would make sense. He ain't lying. Bro, everybody got their own way of thinking and their own stories of the bullshit past. Shout out to goddamn bomb motherfucking ass. Chocolate motherfucking ass. I hope they squash that shit. I hope they have better days. I hope goddamn me Mr. Bomb, tell Bomb, chill out. Shout out to Bracer for simulcasting. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Subs came through, everything, support, whatever. Appreciate that shit too. So miss me with the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Host shit in the chat, either man. You know I don't even play with niggas like that, bro. No, Rooster, don't, no, Rooster, because guess what? They ain't gonna say shit to you. I promise you they not. They ain't gonna address you for nothing, because Rooster, believe it or not, bro, and I'm gonna hype you up real quick, bro, because I don't even think you know it, but I think you do. Rooster, you way more pressure than you think you are, my nigga. You way more pressure than you think you are. You know why? Because a lot of shit you say don't be wrong. It's just coming from a country nigga. I'm telling you. Rooster, I ain't bullshitting you, bro. I see niggas' faces when you say real shit and they be shocked that you know that shit. Hell, I be shocked that you know that shit. That's a fact. But I ain't never down you. I tell people all the time, the only person that ever cussed out is Rooster. And that's because me and Rooster know that we both ain't serious about none of that shit. And he know he can come back anytime. He know I'm gonna drop him by 5 minutes. I'm gonna bring his ass back up. That's what we do and what we know. Two grown, solid niggas that's not sensitive don't feel like that. I'm sorry.
Yes,
that's why I
Lord.
don't never crash out on none of these dumb ass niggas that be trying to beef. No, I don't even know these niggas. But at the end of the day, I don't like that shit, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Any man might be just being messy because he do be doing that bullshit. And he do be doing that bullshit. But at the same time, man, come on, bro. Don't spin that narrative, bro. Come on. Because like I say, Rooster, you ain't got to accept no accountability for nothing. I'm going to take it as usual. But the only thing slipped through was that. So if he's watching, which I'm sure, that's the only thing that came through. And if he feels some type of way, he can pull up to it. It's nothing, it's nothing, it's no malice. Honestly, on the cool, Demon being very respectful right now. You would think Demon was goddamn Rooster for a second. But nah, them niggas have switched up one time. But
see you grip it, long as you grip it right. Give a couple minutes, go on and grip tonight. And don't stop, get out. Let's see you grip tonight. Sharon, let's see you grip it, baby.
Shout out to him.
Grip it, baby, and grip it all night.
Yeah, please come back,
that
bro.
boy got strong hands.
But
That boy got strong hands like a mess.
Drip, you see,
bro,
you be saying you don't want. Drip, you be saying you don't want to be involved with the bullshit. But what I mean is, it don't matter if you involved with the bullshit because the little back
they gonna fuck with me anyway.
That's what I'm saying. The little back enders is gonna associate you with the person that you be having on your panels, and then you just as bad as that person because of what you allowing them to say on your panels. This how this shit work, bro.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Cam. You're right. And look, Eddie Man laughing. See, bro, he know how to press. I don't know how that motherfucker found out, but he know how to press my button clearly because this, bro. See, bro, Eddie Man do this shit all the time. And then I get cranky, and he'll get to like Drip all these bullshit. And bro, I shouldn't let myself get like this for Eddie Man. But that nigga know, I don't know what button he pushed, but it's one of them ones that just be like, go. And that nigga get the bad end of the stick for the most part. But no, that nigga laughing at the see, bro, that nigga full of shit, bro. But it's cool, though. At the end of the day, I fuck with everybody. Cam, you just made a perfect sense, bro, because you know what, Cam? You can say fuck everybody in the space right now. Nobody will tell you shit.
No.
They're going to come and say, Drip, that's fucked up. You let that shit go on your motherfucking panel. I'm like, damn, nigga, I ain't saying nothing.
Send the boy to the principal's
But
office.
you let that nigga say it. You ain't say nothing about it, or you ain't do. And nigga, if my cam off, I'm gonna tell you respectfully, I was not there.
Oh my mama. Respectfully, I was not even on the goddamn computer. I hadn't got up and walked away, done some other
But Drip,
bullshit.
I believe that boy with them wrists and hands he can squeeze grease out of a metal pipe, nigga. That boy
Boy,
out.
you see, Rooster.
He squeeze grease out of a metal pipe, nigga. The gripper.
Rooster. Leave it alone, bro.
Wanna see you grip it, don't you grip it right?
This
Give
nigga
a
Rooster
girl some
ain't working
minute,
shit,
long
boy.
and grip tonight. You don't
God
stop,
damn.
get out. Let's
Miss
see
Bella,
you
yep.
grip.
Rooster ain't shit, you know.
That's how
Grip
Rooster
it,
feel,
braze
man.
it, grip it, baby, right. Grip it, braze it tonight.
I
Rooster
had
ain't
been
shit.
over
Let's
there.
see
I
you
even
grip.
hopped on Buddy Panel one time, but I've seen how they do Rooster, so I know why Rooster feel like that. Like
Rooster
I
crazy
seen
as
how
hell.
they do. I seen what they do and how they do, so I know why Rooster got that in his heart. It ain't nothing cool about that shit, bro.
Rooster crazy as hell. I ain't got time.
Yeah, that ain't nothing but a softback ankle gripper. You know, them folk that walk around with them humps in their back when they get old. You know what they would do? They would gripping them ankles. Shit.
This nigga crazy as hell.
Don't trust him. Hey, like that man that been walking for years got that hump in the back. Oh, I'm 70-something years old. I can still grab my ankle. Shit, you've been doing all your life. Shit.
Proud of himself too. Proud of
Proud.
himself. He can do that.
I see you grip it, baby.
That nigga say grab his Lord Rooster. Stop that goddamn dog shit. This nigga wow, bro. Bro. So look. What oh okay, what's the name? Okay. Lady D, you crazy as hell. They laughing at Rooster motherfucker that Jones more on your neck, Rooster. I got the Jones. Respect. But nah, bro, like I ain't gonna lie, this space be weird, bro. Because bro, people be down with you for 30 seconds and then crash out on your ass the other 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? It be wild, bro. It be wild. It's like people don't got no type of ain't no realness, bro. Like I don't give a fuck who it is. Everybody got some type of thing going on. Even if they real, you still gonna have a fucked up doubt. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just been fucking with the people forever, and then still you might have a doubt. And that's crazy because real niggas recognize real niggas. And I hope real women can recognize real women, but bro, it just be so much hiding and changing masks and put another mask on with another mask and make it double mask. All kind of shit be going on, bro. It's really sad that people swear they fuck with each other and people swear they do this and that, and it don't be none of that shit when the shit hit the fan. When it get gangster, motherfuckers is quiet. Motherfuckers running, they tucking high. They don't want to get caught in that crossfire. I done got caught in that motherfucker twice. And I'ma still pop my shit. But at the end of the day, I do respect everybody who fuck with me and respect me. Straight up. I know y'all be like, nah, Drew, we ain't gonna do that. And you know, Demon talking about the Anton shit. Well, guess what? I'm not that nigga and don't want to be. So the way that I run my shit is gonna be the way that I run my shit because it's been working for me. I'm not gonna use another nigga theory. No, I'm gonna use what worked for me and what's been working for me. So if I test it and it worked, that's what I'm gonna run with. So if a nigga asks me not to bring nobody up, well, ask them just out of respect of the show. If they simulcasting this shit, then I'm going to respect that. It don't make me no, you know what I'm saying, no difference. Because at the end of the day, neither one of them sent me some money for none of that shit from the day. So it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like the way that I moved and was raised and brought up to walk this motherfucking certain type of line with this special piece of cloth I got that I'm cut from, I respect and I honor that shit. And I'm not finna let no Wi-Fi space make me into no hoe ass nigga. I'm just sorry. That's just what it is. Now I understand where you came from, Demon and Cam, because all y'all make sense. And in real time and in the real world, I would move and groove just like that. And that's a fact. But on this internet, when I got a business, a channel that I'm supposed to be protecting with burglar bars that's starting to be melted, I got to move like a businessman would. And if respect is the only thing that nigga got, then I'm gonna take that. Because at the end of the day,
Boom either way though, Drip. This channel
I
gonna
feel
boom no matter what you do, bro.
right.
This
You right
the
there. You right.
space, bro. This the space. You hear me?
Right. Nah, for sure, Ken. You right. You right like a motherfucker. You right. Trust me, all y'all said some live shit, bro. Because all y'all make sense because y'all done seen this shit play out, bro. Y'all done seen content creators get just flushed, and more flush. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I tried to stop that shit with Bomb
and nobody else tried to, just lets me further know everything. Straight up. Nobody said nothing. Not even my own co-host. Nobody said nothing. And I was just literally picking up my phone to sign on to my phone. I wasn't even all the way back upstairs yet.
It's because she came in like a hot bomb. No, I don't think anybody really had time to react.
Now watch this. Now Cam, you know I'm real slick with that mouse.
Facts.
I'm quick. Come on now. I would have caught that shit. I would have been like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. What's going on? I would have stopped it quick before because Bomb came in hot, but it wasn't hot to where I couldn't calm Bomb down because Bomb know me and her super tight. Like goddamn me, UGK. And PMC, she knows she got respect from Drip. She got an intro. Everything Bomb do, I watch. I'm fucking with it. That ain't no doubt in my mind. It's just I don't like to see people argue like that, bro. That'd be my thing, Cam. I don't even want to see them argue. Because guess what? All they're gonna do is talk about black people this, black people that, black people this, and look what happened on our panels, and we just let it go. Bomb, no, I ain't mean no, I ain't trying to offend or mean no harm today. I just had to stop it and get a hold of it. And I respect Bomb for what she said. She said, Drip, my bad, I thought this was Sharon's channel. That shit can go on over there, but on mine, I can't let it happen like that. I didn't want to see Chocolate argue with Bomb. I didn't want to see Bomb talk to Chocolate like that. Really on the cool, I ain't never really seen two women just spaz out like that. Now on the internet, I thought it was a sisterhood type shit, but that shit broke. I'll tell you, that shit done. Ain't no goddamn hood or no goddamn sisterhood. But at the end of the day, I respect both them women like a motherfucker. And whatever they got going on with each other, that's why I was like, Bomb, y'all can do that shit in the bag. And she might have got offended because if I'm a panelist on somebody else's show, I would have said something too. Like, hold on, nigga, this ain't your show. So I understand why she said that. See, bro, sometimes, bro, you gotta just sit back and like look at why people say shit. And it gives a lot of more, reasoning of what's going on. So when she said that, that is true. They do that shit. You know, Sharon, it's a business. That nigga Money Young start rolling in like clockwork. I respect it. I just can't do that shit. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what?
Should be reserved for that
his
type
space
of
bigger
shit.
than mine. His channel bigger than mine. No cap, way bigger, and that's cool. So I'll try to get mine in order before I get that big. Just straight up, because that's But Cam, you right. No, drama bring numbers. I can't take that from you, brother. I swear I can't. Because you're absolutely fucking correct. It do. It do, bro. Every time I put somebody's name in the title, Cam, man, the numbers be crazy before I even start the show. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact, Cam. If I don't, it's a regular show. The same maybe 15, 20 people to be here when I started. If I got JP naming that motherfucker, 50, 60 at the start of the show, waiting. So what you're saying, bro, is a absolute correct fact. It's just, do I want to deal with it or not, Cam? That's really what the question for me is, do I want to deal with it or not? And honestly, I don't. Because Cam, just like how we got history and, like past, bro, you know as well as I know, bro. All that bumping ain't going on that yard, my nigga.
This is what I'm trying to. This my theory, and I could be wrong, but this is what I mean. Why you can't avoid it is I know you saying that you don't want no parts of it, but I believe that some of the people that subscribe to you, not everybody, I say 1/3 of the people that subscribe to you with underhanded purposes. So what I mean by that is when things like that happen, they use that as an opportunity because they already wanted to flip. They might, like how you was just saying it earlier, like 1 minute y'all cool and next minute y'all they was waiting for that moment because they got a whole nother narrative in their mind. So no matter how much you try to duck and dodge, just this incident today here, you probably got people that's sitting in the duck off right now, waiting for another reason. You understand what I'm saying? To underhand you or do some underhanded shit. You can't duck the beef, bro. You just can't.
You're right. You know what? You saying that make a lot of sense too, Cam.
I told you, Drip.
All I can do is
Drip,
try.
you got that evening show, bro. You got that evening show. You better be careful, my nigga.
Yeah, it is a spot too, bro. You ain't lying.
Slot. See, look, before you I'm finna show you something. Before you came into these spaces, look, like back when Daryl and them were running shows, like, and everybody was like being respectful. Don't you know they used to also pick certain times whether they'll let each other get in? That's why this space the space where you came from is so powerful. They actually used to pick spots and say, I'm not gonna go on and I'm gonna let this content creator. See, that's why a lot of people that's from the outside can't really even come in this space and say nothing bad about nobody. We didn't see it happen over and over. Bro, people used to be respectful of certain things that were going on, but what happened is when they started to see them checks, that money, and then they thought somebody was gonna leave or do something greater, bro, it got vicious then. It didn't turn into just the Fight Club. It was about survival, like actual survival, that money for the fun young.
Yeah, man.
And so that's what it is, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that's what it is. A long time ago, they used to pick slots. See, a lot of y'all don't understand about them slots. It's certain YouTube content creators that's about a certain like building and working with each other. They'll say, well, I ain't gonna go on in the morning because I know some of your subscribers or some of the people that's my moderator, they can't moderate both shows if we both on at the same time. That's what they used to do. But now, see, ankle gripping Bracy.
Roasted. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
He coming for you, baby.
You gotta chill,
he coming for you, baby. Look, he been down. He been down. Iceland got his ass. He been in quarantine for a while. Now he want to come back to the block like money making Mitch. But nigga, you ain't putting no work in, nigga. You think you can take off and come back like walk the bam, baby? You can't do it.
That nigga say
you can't do it, baby.
No, it's all
you got
good,
to
bro.
earn your way back, nigga. You got to earn your way back, crazy.
Rooster, you gotta earn your goddamn way back, nigga. Where you been at?
Rooster don't give zero fucks, bro.
No, I'm just messing with y'all. Like, go ahead. Now, I Sharon, all right, but look, that nigga's a New Yorker, nigga. You don't trust no New Yorker. Man, come on, man. He a New
Bro, you
Yorker,
crazy,
man.
boy. Leave
Them
that
niggas
man
don't love
alone.
nobody. Yeah, them niggas don't love
boy.
nobody. Get the heck out of here, man. Them niggas don't love nobody but
Boy,
most
say,
out of
New
these
York
they
City
money,
is.
young. Yeah, they don't
Nah,
love
shout
nothing
out to
but
that
money,
brother.
young.
Rooster, where your motherfucking ass been at? I ain't seen your ass. Where you been?
Shoot, man, I've been working. Boy, you know, see, I'm from the real South. I'm from the real South. See, we actually use our hands down here. So,
boy, you ain't
if I can't hold this phone, you know what I'm saying? If I can't hold this phone, you know what I'm saying? I still have my headphone on, you know what I'm saying? Tuning in, you know, but I still got to focus on real life, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually doing real life things, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole family, you know what I'm saying? And my wife don't work, you know what I'm saying? She be still contributing,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I say, baby, where my socks at? I don't know where my socks at, baby.
That
You know what
ego
I'm
in that
saying?
motherfucking tuxedo, looking too small for, looking too
Yeah, I
big
be
for that
chilling.
goddamn tuxedo.
I be chilling.
Goddamn Rooster.
Yeah, I be chilling the drip and shit. Yeah. See all these
All right,
see
so
when they
hold
be
on.
talking about
Hey,
the
Rooster,
black
hold on 1 second.
mayonnaise. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. So first of all, last time I checked, Drip said that he was a real nigga and shit don't get under his skin, right? I done heard him say it at least 10, 15 times in this space alone, right?
Who that?
Drip. Drip said he real. Him and Rooster can cuss each other out. And and at the end of the day, he said this internet shit is internet shit. That's what I heard Drip say, right?
Loud and clear, nigga.
So
Loud and clear.
first of all, anybody know me been in this space long enough. I ain't never
Bro,
scared
come
to
on,
get a
Ida,
pound on.
man. I
Hold on.
said I was sorry, bro. Goddamn, bro. I knew you was bullshit. I said that before I ended my shit. Goddamn, I heard you. You ain't got to do all that shit, all right? I'm motherfucking bad. Goddamn, man. Shit.
Okay.
I'm a real
But
one.
this
I can apologize. I can apologize to you, my boy.
Drip, that's all I'm saying is like, if we gonna let people talk about people, we
No,
gotta
you
let
right.
people talk about people. If we ain't gonna let people talk about people, we ain't gonna let people talk about
No,
people.
we ain't. That little one thing got out, and that's why I say, nah, Bruce, you can't say that shit. Break
And I
this on
don't
me,
know,
and we
Rooster.
ready. We good. But
Rooster,
nah, we ain't doing that shit.
Rooster, have I ever ran from you? Like what? I grew up in the Fight Club age, right? And
nah, you ain't running from me. I ain't never had no problem out of you.
And I think Rooster tell you that he's messy. Rufus, he like being messy. Victor, I'm gonna say Victor. Victor, like being messy sometimes, right? And I think sometimes as content creators, I get it. We want to protect the women, but then we don't protect the men. And cool.
Ooh, that was big. That was
So
bar.
so I'm cool. Like,
That was a bar.
hey, if these rules apply for Chocolate Earth, I stayed out of it because I was
Right.
the one in the situation. That's why I said let it go.
Right,
When I
right,
heard,
right.
and I know for a fact that Rooster used to be on Sharon's show. Rooster used to be on his panels and doing all this stuff. So now that this man have left, he left, and Rooster was saying all that stuff. I'm just saying, Drip can run the show however he wants because it's his show. Hey,
Right.
if you got those things to say, Rooster was up here the whole time. Sharon was up here. He wasn't saying that stuff. He wasn't saying nothing close to it.
No, he
And I'm
dipped
not
off.
saying
He
that he
dipped
was
off.
saying.
No, he dipped off. That's not true. Yeah, that's not true.
Hold on. I'm finna show you something. Edie Man, you are not
Yes, sir.
acting
Go
right.
ahead.
You are not acting like Emmanuel. You're not. Because on Sharon's show, when I used to try to say certain things to him, he wouldn't let me say anything because guess what? He know what he did. He tried to downplay it just because I'm from Mississippi. He thinks I don't know what I'm talking about. And clearly, this nigga really can't speak proper English. But y'all listen to him. Bro, y'all crazy as hell, bro.
Rooster, hold on.
Ankle
And
gripping
the only
racing
reason
cannot speak proper.
I get it, but Rooster, all I'm saying is I got the right to say when something messy. I got the right to say if joking or whatever, even if I was
You're
serious.
American.
I
You
told
do have the right. You
No,
are
but
American.
he ain't really talking to you. He's talking to me. He's talking to me.
And so, like, what I'm saying is, in this space, people state their opinion all the time, right? I thought it was a messy moment. Now, Drip got the right to say, you know what? I disagree. I don't think that I'm being messy. Cool. That's just a disagreement between two men. I'm okay with that. But I done seen thousands of people. I don't know why. I done see thousands of people write whatever they want in the chat. But soon as either man typically writes something, that mean I don't mess with you. No, even my best
Edie
friend.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
He
I'm gonna
got
tell
the
you this.
right to say whatever he want. I think everybody should, but I think people could also fact check or kind of, you know what I'm saying,
That too.
push back on what you're saying.
That too.
Like
That too.
you had said something just a minute ago that was not kind of fact, not even factual at all about how Rooster wasn't. Rooster was not up here when Sharon was up here. Sharon dipped off when Rooster and Daryl got up here, so that was not true, brother.
Hold on. Well, Rooster was here. Rooster, you saying that you and Sharon wasn't on the panel at all, correct?
I wasn't up here long enough to say anything to him. He probably thought it was finna be a sneak attack because I was finna send that nigga back to Brokeback Mountain if I could have had a chance.
Yes.
You got doggone right.
Watch this,
If I had a chance.
Hold on, Rooster. Hold on. Edie Man. Demon was on the panel. I don't think Sharon seen him. I put this nigga back in the back just knowing the tension, right? And so Carl allegedly didn't know, so she brought him back up. So that's how that transpired, and then everybody started dropping. I was seeing the chat saying, oh Lord. I'm not seeing what the fuck going on until I look at the screen, and this nigga Demon was back at the bottom of the screen. So I'm like, damn, so just what Rooster said, it looked like a sneak attack. That's what I didn't want him to feel, because when we start simulcasting, I was like, I already know the boundaries.
Listen. I'm for the messy. Let's be clear.
Oh, God.
Either man Williams is for the messy. I'm for the drama. I'm for it all. Let's be clear. I have no problem with being messy. If anybody know me in this space, I can be more messy than anybody in this space, in my opinion. So the only thing I'm saying is like, hey, check this out. Like, if we gonna say that Rooster can come up here and say what he can say, I mean, Cherry can come up here and say what she said. That's the only point that I was making.
You're absolutely right. She did in the chat. She said, well, I can't get on the panel.
Oh, that doggone Sherry Berry.
What I was gonna say, right? My bad, Drip. I was driving.
Go ahead, y'all.
I'll say this too, right? It's like I said before, right? Like I gotta respect how you do shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't even really argue against that.